All right. Check, check. Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Appreciate you guys coming in early. We're definitely doing something a little different. We're doing some UFC. I'm working on some new stuff for the channel. And feel free to give some feedback. Should be fun. All right, let me get this going. Let's switch this over real quick. Turn this down. Let's get this going. Mute this. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. It's your boy, Ron G. You pretty much have heard me do a lot of interviews on boxing, but we are definitely going to do some UFC commentary today because it's that big grudge match. Alex Pereira, Israel Adesanya 2. Been working on this new layout. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of new shows for boxing and MMA. So hopefully you guys like it. This is the start of something brand new. And it's going to be pretty exciting. So you guys got a fight companion to go down this whole entire main pay-per-view card. And it's pretty exciting. We're going to do all 5 of them. I'm really excited about this Raul kid. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but he's pretty much this new phenom, youngest UFC signee, 17 years old. A lot of attention on him, and he's going to be taking on a tough opponent at the age of 18 now. Then, of course, we got Kevin Holland, Santiago. Should be a good fight. A lot of brawling, fighting. Appreciate it, Mike. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming and supporting. This one definitely should be a big brawling kind of fight. Kevin Holland's good on the ground. Santiago's good on the ground, so it's probably going to be a fight on the feet. Then Rob Font and Adrian. This is going to be a great fight as well. Overall, this card is really great. It's going to be out in Miami right now. And if you haven't had an opportunity yet, definitely take the time to go and order on pay-per-view on ESPN. Then the co-main, right? Gilbert Burns, Jorge Masvidal. This is a pretty dope co-main. So Masvidal is obviously coming off of some significant losses, so this fight would be really big if he wants to have a title fight. And then if Gilbert Burns wins, then he's right there for another title shot. So both these guys have fought Usman. But I think if Masvidal wins, cuts a promo in Florida, and then gets the opportunity to fight Leon Edwards, I mean, the 3-piece in a soda, if you guys aren't hip. And of course, the main event, Alex Pereira, Israel Adesanya. I mean, shoot. I mean, this is literally, in the boxing version, Manny Pacquiao versus Marquez. So you got a guy that essentially beat or couldn't beat this guy 3 times, and now, you know, this is 4th time to right his wrong, and he is going to be the favorite. So, but this is definitely going to be a really fun night. At the same time, we're going to be trying out all the new stuff on the stream. Nathaniel, what's up? This is pretty much our new segment, Believe the Hype. We're going to be doing boxing, MMA, whole bunch of shows. Tell me what you guys think about the layout. If there's any type of improvement. This is going to be this little new cool section right here where I can put myself or other guests. We can definitely put on, you know, let's see. Let me show you some tricks real quick. Jorge hasn't fought yet. So we're just starting. Like, the whole card hasn't happened yet. So we're literally going from the very beginning of this main pay-per-view. So you haven't missed anything. And we're going to be just in here just chatting it up. So Jorge has not lost. Hasn't fought yet. So, but let's see. So we're definitely going to be showing a whole bunch of different new tricks over here on FightHype. You can see. I'm working a little magic, you know. Look at that. So a lot of exciting things to come on the platform. But we're definitely going to be talking about this fight and this whole entire card overall. And then for the most part, let's see. I can definitely bring you guys in here too. Let me see if I can get my chat involved. Oh, give me 1 second. All right. Appreciate you guys for hanging in there. So, no, the answer to some people, this fight is not going to be streamed here. So if anyone's looking for an actual stream for the fight, unfortunately, you'll have to pay for the pay-per-view. This is definitely not where it's going to be at. This is definitely going to be kind of like a live chat commentary, but we just made it right in time with Rosas Jr. and Rodriguez. And this is the fight where everyone's really hype about this kid. Really excited, pumped up. He's 18, youngest UFC fighter, and he looks like he's already trying to get Rodriguez on the ground. So if you guys do have a stream, this is something you guys are going to be watching. We're just going to sit here and just react together as like a crew, have some fun, and laugh about everything that we're going to see coming up on here. But right now it looks like Rosas Jr. has a really good position, and he has Rodriguez in some serious trouble. I mean, this kid is supposed to be some sort of wrestling, grappling machine. So, Mike on Sports says, salute to the ring girls. Not surprised, Mike. I'm not surprised. Which ring girl were you talking about specifically that you were checking out? You know her name or whatnot, or what she looked like? And overall, if you guys do have picks today, who you think is going to win the rematch, definitely let me know and let me know why. But yeah, FightHype's over here. We're going to be doing UFC streaming. We got boxing stream. We got the Shakur Stevenson stream going on with my boy Sean doing the round by round commentary. Over here, we're just kicking back, watching a good fight, good card. So, but Rosas Jr. looks like he's in a good position right now. Like, this kid is supposed to be the next big thing. The UFC has invested a lot of energy and money into this kid. So, let me see. All right. So let's pull up the stats. I'm going to pull up the stats of this guy. And where we got? Card, browser. Where are we? Window capture. All right. There we go. So right now I got the play-by-play stats up here. No particular one, just the whole ring girl culture. I'm not even mad at you for that. How much time is left for the Izzy fight? So we literally, the card just started. So we have 5 fights, and this is the first one. So you probably got, I don't know, maybe 2-3 hours beforehand. So you got plenty of time. Unless everyone gets knocked out, but they're still going to drag it out a little bit in some of the promotion. So you got time, Brian. D1, you got Izzy to win? Yo, I got Izzy to win too. He's definitely the favorite too, so it's not a crazy pick. Even though he's lost 3 times. He was winning that last fight, and he definitely got caught. That's fighting. But I do think that he's going to pull it out, this one. It's like Manny Pacquiao Marquez 4. I think this is the one that he can really get it done. So, going into the Rosa fight, let me see. We're going to remove this and go straight and pull up Rosa. Right now, this kid Rosa has been a terror on this dude. Like, he's literally on his back. He's on Rodriguez's back. And he's cranking his neck. And right now, it looks like he's trying to go for a triangle attempt from behind. His arm isn't completely underneath his neck. It's kind of on his chin, but he's trying to slide it underneath. He's looking like he's getting better control. It's still on his chin. Rosas Jr. has his arm around his chin. He's trying to crank it around his neck, but he can't get it right exactly underneath there. Rodriguez is doing pretty well, and this is still the first round. And we got 4 more fights. So if you're coming in here wondering when Izzy's fighting, you got 4 more fights. But this might not last too long because Rosa is still trying to crank his neck. And it's looking really bad for Rodriguez. This whole entire round, it's just him trying to survive and not get choked out. Rosa's been on his back in this entire time. And he still hasn't been able to get underneath this chin. The battle is just Rosa just trying to get underneath his chin. But he's definitely dominant and winning this round. You can see the stats that we got up there. He got 8 takedown attempts, 3 successful, 1 submission attempts. So he's clearly winning this round 100%. So DeMarcus. So we're not going to be showing the fight. So unfortunately, if you're here we're just here just to chat. It's a fight companion chat. Just starting something up new over here on FightHype. So this right now is not going to be showing the fight. We're just chatting. Little commentary. So right now, it looks like Rosas Jr. is still in control. So this kid looks really good right now. He looks really good. And right now, they haven't really thrown too many strikes. It looks like Rodriguez has landed, it says off the stats, 9. So he's been trying to strike, but once he got on the ground, there has literally been nothing this dude been able to do. Not at all. So, but this kid looks good so far. I mean, he didn't get the first round submission, but for 18 years old, on a big card, main pay-per-view, Miami, he's already electric. And then right now they're showing the Logan Paul KSI, the Logan Paul KSI Prime drink. So, but appreciate you guys rocking over here. So, but overall, we got Israel Adesanya, Alex Pereira. They're going to be fighting main event. And then the one I'm actually really interested in is Gilbert Burns and Jorge Masvidal, because they're both kind of in this stage where they're not over, but they need to win, especially in my opinion, Masvidal. Gilbert Burns has been in great fights recently, but he still, needs to have a good win to get himself in position to fight for another title. And Masvidal, make or break. I mean, I still feel like you can make big fights with him, but for him to chase that championship fight, and especially get that Leon Edwards fight, he's going to need to win this fight. And he's not the favorite, and I wouldn't even pick Masvidal in this fight just because of the fact that I think Gilbert Burns is doing a lot better, but that's the fight that's really exciting as well in this card. So second round, we got Rosas Jr. on his feet. He's going for another attempt. It seems like this kid is really trying to take this fight on the ground, and it seems like Rodriguez is trying to keep it on his feet. Right now, Rodriguez is on top of Jr., which is not a great position for an MMA fighter. So right now, he looks like he's in better control. He has side position, which is always an advantage. So just kind of in simple terms, and now he has his back. So in simple terms, if you're like wrestling, you're really trying to get in a better position, holding behind their neck, holding their side, having control, and all that. It seems like Rosa is getting hit in the process of trying to take him down. And right now, Rodriguez seems like he's doing a little bit better than the first round from being on the floor. So, what up, Jay? Hardcore Boxing News, my brother. Appreciate you coming in and rocking. We're trying something new over here. Some UFC, some MMA. Yeah, I know I'm showing my face over here. So, we're having some fun, having a little chat party. So, if you want to watch some UFC as well, we got the Shakur Stevenson fight going on. Everything going on. So, it's a good fight night. Then, obviously, you got Showtime. We got Fedor, Brandon Lee, and then Raymond Ford just fought in the zone. So, you got Bam Rodriguez. There's so many fights. So, definitely have to have 4 laptops open. That's why we have literally 2 streams. So, if you want to hear some Shakur Stevenson, got my boy Sean there. You want to come bounce back, check what's going on in UFC. So, you should just bounce back and forth or have 2 laptops going on at the same time. So, but going back to this fight, the opener on the UFC card, if you guys just coming in here, Rosa right now has been attempting to take down Rodriguez, a young prospect, the youngest person in the UFC on this roster, just turned 18, is on his first pay-per-view card, main card, and he is trying to take down his opponent Rodriguez. He had a great successful first round, but it seems like the second round is a lot more competitive. And it seems like Rodriguez is starting to get a little bit more control. He's on top of him right now, and he's in a better position. And this might be some of an experience that Rosas Jr. does not have at his age. Very talented, but, being able to fight on a big card like this, with everyone watching, with all the attention, all the hype, it could be a lot of pressure. And to be able to perform against a grown man. You always hear about people having man strength and developing skills and things like that. So this right here is definitely going to be a test, regardless of the hype and the skills he has. Just to be able to perform well on a high level, on a big stage like this, is pretty terrifying. So right now, Rodriguez is now doing what Rosa was doing. And he definitely has control of him right now. So all the hype is slowly going out the window right now. Rodriguez is showing the young, new, up-and-coming hype that this is different. He has top control, and it looks like the round is completely reversed from the first one. So Rosa looks a little tired. He looks a little fatigued. He looks a little bit out of place. He doesn't look like he knows exactly what he's doing in this position, and he's giving up his back. Appreciate it. The camera's crazy. You know what I mean? Just pop my collar. We working over here. FightHype. We doing big things. So, but overall, this fight right here is definitely going to show if he can handle adversity, because he's definitely going through it. Every time you hear a young kid going through some adversity, this is the type of stuff you want to see. Can he get out of it? Can he use his brain? Can he have the endurance, the heart, the strength, the mindset to become what he wants, a champion? So, but right now, he probably used a lot of his energy in the first round trying to get that first round submission. Now he's in the second round completely giving up his back. I mean, he's looking really bad right now. It's literally the complete opposite. And now Rodriguez, who Rosa was trying to do, go from the rear naked choke, and he's doing exactly what was attempted to him. He has his arm trying to get underneath his chin, which is right now on his chin. But once you slide it right underneath the chin, and you get underneath your neck, that's when you can actually go for the choke. And right now, if Rodriguez is smart, he can oh, what's up? Is that my boy Two? My boy Two Lee in the building? What's up, brother? Appreciate it. We starting something new over here, So getting some UFC action, starting off a stream over here on FightHype. So appreciate you guys. Appreciate the homies coming out. But right now, this is just the first fight on the card. So you didn't miss no Izzy, nothing. So we got 4 fights. Masvidal is going to be on this card. Gilbert Burns. Izzy's going to be going for his 4th attempt to see if he can beat this dude. And then we also got Kevin Holland. He's going to talk a lot of trash. Ralph Font, who's a great striker. Yanez. I mean, this is going to be a fun fight. I think a lot of striking's going to be on this card outside of this opener on this. But right now, I have the fight 1-1. I don't see it any other way. I do feel like Rosas was definitely in an attempt of trying to get that first round submission, and it didn't pay off in his second round because he was clearly tired. So, and in MMA, if you're a boxing guy or new coming into this field, there's only 3 rounds. So you really have to make a big impression out of those 3 rounds, unless it's the championship fight and it's 5. And each round is 5 minutes. So imagine you won 1 and lost the second, so you have 5 minutes left to leave everything, determine if you're going to win or lose. And it's really not that much time, or at least many rounds. So in boxing, a lot of times the young prospect gets about 4 rounds. So you can at least edge out for a draw, hopefully, and then you can maybe make an attempt to get another opportunity and fight back and right your wrongs. But in MMA, it's pretty tough because you lose 2 rounds, that's done. And, and you're going to have a significant 1 round to get a draw. So, but both these guys have shown a lot of, ground game and ground defense. Neither one has been submitted. So, but right now, Rosa is definitely taking some strikes from Rodriguez. And this is coming from possibly some of the inexperience. A young kid, just turned 18, youngest on the roster. And now we're starting to see some of the stuff he needs to work on, which is clearly, in my opinion, right now, the striking. Because Rodriguez is definitely able to outstrike him. He's landing more significant shots. I mean, if you see the stats right over here on the left that I have conveniently for you guys from the UFC website, I mean, he's made 52 striking attempts and landed 39, so 75%. So that means 3 out of his 4 shots is being landed on his face. So he's missing 1 out of 4, which is not a lot. While you're looking at Rosa, he's only thrown 14, landed 4. And at this rate, if he can't get him on the ground, then I'm going to slowly start having to give this fight to Rodriguez, because he's clearly showing good defense on the ground and the fights on his feet. So right now, maybe the hype is really not there. Maybe this kid is not ready and for, this high level, and maybe need to slow him down and build him up a little bit. And it's okay. It's fine. Being the youngest kid in the UFC debut and being the youngest kid to premiere on a pay-per-view event, I mean, that is a lot to soak in. And, with the lack of experience of being at that age, this is definitely going to be a learning experience. And right now, Rosa is not looking good in this round. He is definitely scrambling, and he's preventing Rodriguez from getting him in the position. But Rodriguez is still on top of him. He's still doing some ground and pound on him. Like right now, if the round ended, I would have to give this to Rodriguez. He's starting to keep Rosa on the ground. He's beating him up. He's starting to hold his arm. It's not looking great. It's 2 minutes, 47 seconds left. And right now, Rosa is in trouble. And to win this fight, he's going to have to do something extremely significant because right now, I have Rodriguez winning the fight at this moment. And he's taking a lot of punishment. And at the young age that Rosa is, I mean, you have to question and you have to think, is this worth for a young prospect? Maybe a person who's more established in a career, you can let it go on. But like this type of performance for a young kid, you start to question, like, is he ready? Should he take these type of punches? He's not in significant amount of damage. Ground and pound, What up, Eric? I mean, that's what they do over here in MMA, right? Ground and pound, wrestling, all the jokes, right? All jokes aside, this kid is definitely losing his fight. And this is not a great way to take his loss, but it's a learning experience, you know? And hopefully he can go back to the drawing boards. We got 1minute, 50 seconds left on the first fight of a 5-fight card. And, you know, it's not looking great. You know, personally, if he can get off the ground, he definitely should try to do at least one more submission attempt and try to shoot. And he has to be smart about it. Because if he misses that submission attempt, if he can get up, the fight's done. Because Rodriguez will win on the feet when it looks like. Rosa looks exhausted. And he's going to have to do something significant. So Rosa right now is showing good ground defense. He has not been choked out. But it is not looking good. And this is definitely one of those fights where it's just a lack of experience. Being on a card like this and just fighting. You know, maybe the hype came a little too much. Maybe the UFC pumped it, you know, a little too hard. You know, it's very surprising to see a kid this age get this type of attention and this much praise when he necessarily, and it's not saying he's not deserving, but, it's very premature. And we're starting to see that they probably did do this. Well, they did do this way too early. When is the Alex fight starting? So this is the first fight that's on, and there's 4 more. So based on the rate of this pacing, it's probably going to be maybe like 2 to 3 hours from now. So you got time. So, but who do you guys have for Izzy and Alex? I got Izzy right now, but you know, unless you guys change my mind in the chat, persuade me a little bit, kind of make me think a little bit, you know. 10 seconds left. They're both on their feet. Rodriguez is still out striking Rosa on the feet. Rosa's going to need a knockout miraculously in 2 seconds. It ain't going to happen. And that's it. 3 rounds done in the books. Raul Rosas Jr. had a great first round. He looked like he was going to have this spectacular showing on this pay-per-view card, but a little too early, my friend. Christian Rodriguez pulls it out, in my opinion. I would be surprised if they gave it to Rosa. I would consider it a robbery. UFC's been pretty good with getting their decisions, but, you know, like any combat sports, there has been strange judging. But the hype, if you were a betting man, Rosa was the favorite. You put your money on Rosa, I'm sorry. Your parlay, you did a 5-man parlay. Your parlay is destroyed right now if you put money on this kid. So, I mean, Christian Rodriguez, I mean, looking at his stats, I think he was like 9-0 or something. Like, I'm not 100%. Let me pull it up. I mean, this kid right now, if that's the case, fought a very tough fighter for his, I think his 3rd fight in UFC. Technically, 2nd fight. Let's see, Christian Rodriguez. But this is definitely an experienced fight, and you can see that he did not have the experience for this fight. So, all right, correction, 8-1. He had 1 loss, but shit, like 8-1. You're fighting a dude that's 8-1 at the age of just turning 18 in the MMA. You know, matchmaking and the UFC. I mean, that's pretty tough. And so UFC did not play around. They gave this kid to see if he was a real deal, and he came up short. Lack of experience, and, you know, I know they wanted to get a new face in the bantamweight division, but Rosa just, whoa, not officially. I'm hearing the judging right now. Yep, Christian Rodriguez won. Like I said, just watching the fight. Yep, Rosa just lost. I know. Crazy, right? Upset. Yep. So if you had a 5-man parlay and you start over Rosa, the bookies, man, Yeah, they're collecting some money, some serious money today. So Rodriguez, in my honest opinion, looked like he was going to lose the first round, facing this phenom Raul Rosas Jr. that the UFC was putting out. Looked like he was going to get taken out instantly, but Christian Rodriguez showed experience is and just being a mature adult, developing and his skill, but just being strong and understanding this kid right here. He's a grappling machine, so if I could survive his grapple and, make it a fight on the feet and prevent him, maybe he'll tire out, maybe I can outstrike him, and that's exactly what he did. And honestly, the roles was reversed in the second round. He looked like he was going to be the one that, so he probably lost because he forgot his teeth. Yo, I don't know where that's about. Why did you say that? Did I miss something? Did he say something about his teeth? Now I have to Google this. What is it? Raul Rosa Jr. Chill out. What do you say? People may be curious to know what happened with his teeth. However, it's been discussed on Reddit he could be... Oh, dang. Bro, chill out, man. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. I see. Chill out. Chill out. Okay. Little dark joke, but hey, it's combat sports, right? That's what... you win, you take the wins, and you take your losses, but... Did Adesanya fight finish? No. So just check it out. The fight itself did not start. So the main paper. So let me help you out with this. All right. So you can't find the fight. Yeah. So unfortunately over here, if you're looking for the fight, it's just like a homie chat. So if you want to chill in here, get some commentary, some honest commentary. I don't have no invested interest in any of these guys, but let me see. This is how. Let me see. Donald Trump's there, so they're showing everyone. I'm pulling up the fight card right now. So you're really early. Card order right there. So check it out. So if you look right here, I have the card for you. So Rosas Jr. just fought and he just lost. So you can see we have 1, 2, 3 more fights before the main event. So you got time. You got time out there to maybe call a friend, do your thing. So no, you just at the start of it. But we're just over here just chatting. We're just chatting with the fight with the homies, reacting together. So obviously, if some crazy stuff happens, you can come in here. I'll put if you guys want me to put the chat up too at times, I definitely could put the chat. Let me see. Put the chat up. Show you guys what we're doing over here, having some fun. Card order. Window capture. Yeah. So obviously, like right here, when some crazy stuff happens, I can put the chat up. We can chat, react together. We can, crazy knockout happens, lose our mind. So, but who you got for the Burns Masvidal fight? What's up, Jacob? Appreciate you coming and rocking over here. I personally got Gilbert Burns, and it's not a shot at Masvidal because I think this fight is actually going to be a great fight because I think they're both really good on their ground, and they're going to kind of make this a stand-up fight, and I hope it is, because I think Masvidal is real slick on his feet, and Burns got the power. But I'm leaning to Burns because of the momentum. Masvidal hasn't won a fight for quite some time, and, I like to go with the guy, showing more resistance against his opponent. And even when the Usman performance between the two, when Usman was actually fighting Masvidal in his quote-unquote I trained for, it seemed Gilbert actually was able to hurt Usman. Potential almost won that fight. Masvidal, even though he's slick and things like that, he suffered and he got knocked out. And when you get knocked out, you tend to lose that momentum, and it's harder to climb up. Your ability to take punches and things like that. So I personally, I got Gilbert Burns winning, but I wouldn't be mad if Masvidal won, because think about this. All right, I'm gonna be a businessman. All right, I know maybe you're a purist. And maybe you're like, Bilal Muhammad deserves to win. To get the opportunity for Leon Edwards. But you already know the storyline. Masvidal and Leon Edwards had some beef. Leon Edwards is the champion. If Masvidal would win in spectacular fashion over someone tough like Gilbert Burns in Miami, where he's from, and cuts a promo there correctly, we might have a competition on potentially who gets to fight for the championship fight. I know Kobe is like who they're thinking about, but Masvidal could possibly slide himself in there if he can do it. So it's UFC, MMA, anything can happen. But yeah, I got Gilbert Burns right now, Jacob. Unless you can persuade me, Masvidal or someone like that, but I'm all ears, you know, I'm all ears for it. But going back to the card order right here, we just finished with the Rosa fight, so I'm gonna just drop the banner. And then coming up, man, the Kevin Holland Santiago, another fight very similar to Burns and Masvidal, two guys that can hang on the ground a little bit. Kevin Holland's gonna talk some trash. I think they're gonna fight on their feet. Hopefully, this is another fight that's on their feet, and we can get some action going on. So, what website can I watch the fight on for free? I'm not really sure. I'm sure you can go on Twitter or you can look online. Joel, for the homie, I'm sure on the side if I was able to spend some time, but I can't really be out here promoting, free streams, but if you want to kick it, chill in here, I'm sure you can go on Twitter or hit one of the guys in the chat. I don't know if you can message them, but someone will probably know how to get the stream. But right now you can get it. I don't know what country you're in, but ESPN, if you're in the UK, BT, So, hey, Joel, look. I'm telling you right now, if I could help you out, I bought the fight. All right, I bought this fight. So I'm out here supporting. But there's ways out there. There's ways if you look hard enough, you can. But I can't be out here promoting. I was kidding, bro. All right, respect. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. You big baller over there. You got the money over there. I'm just working. Yeah, I'm gonna kick it, bro. Thanks, though. Appreciate it, man. Yo, and at the same time, if you're a boxing guy too, you can jump back and forth. My boy Sean's doing Shakur Stevenson. Let me jump over here real quick, do a little boxing promo because we show love everywhere. So obviously, we definitely got Shakur Stevenson. My boy Keyshawn Davis just I don't know what the results on that, so I actually don't have that fight up right now. I'm trying to keep the stream healthy, but Discord. Maybe I could start a Discord, and you guys, maybe in the future I can start a Discord. Yeah, so if you guys, like the flow and just build a community, just a whole bunch of fight guys just chatting, talking about boxing, MMA. I cover boxing for a living. I've been to some MMA events. I go to a lot of the gyms. So maybe we can start a Discord. All of us just chat. We can just be all friends, become homies and stuff. Start up show ideas. Maybe I can bring some of you guys on here. So just starting up this new show over here, Believe the Hype. So if you guys stick around, I'll remember you guys' names. The day ones, you guys are the day ones right here. So, but maybe we can start a Discord and you guys could do all that, link tossing. But we got Shakur on ESPN and Showtime. We got the Fedora card. My boy Brandon Lee's also on there on the co-main, and then Bam Rodriguez, special fighter as well. He's gonna be fighting at the Zone, Ray Savage Ford. I think it would be a great fight, like you said. Very excited to see Masvidal back in action. Right, Jacob? Like, you can't be mad. Like, you can't be mad when Masvidal's there, especially when he's winning, because he's going to talk trash. Kevin Holland and him has been kind of going back. I don't know if you've seen it. TMZ had something when Masvidal was outside in the streets for something. Like, I don't know exactly what was going on, but I always can rely on Masvidal to sell a fight, especially if he's on a winning streak. And you never know. Like, this dude, technically, if you really think about Masvidal's career in the beginning, he didn't really have a great start. He was kind of like this, talented guy that was kind of a little bit like a journeyman. And, and at that point, he was able to more actually get these great wins against, a Darren Till, and then the Ben Askren knockout, viral. And then, obviously, being able to do the BMF, great marketing, beat Nate Diaz, which was a striking situation. Then, they got to fight Usman. So, I think Masvidal is definitely always going to be good, for the sport and for your scene. Drew P, this show's boxing is slowly dying. Nah, you know what? I mean, look, I'll be neutral on this. I'm a fan of both, right, Drew? I started out watching boxing because, obviously, boxing was older, right? And then I did martial arts as well as a little boxing. But I always appreciated MMA, and I watched it grow. And we always knew MMA was at the infancy at that point. Still was able to do some serious damage every once in a while, like a Chuck Liddell and stuff like that. And then Conor really and Ronda really exploded the sport. Then you got all these new faces. But I do feel like what actually helps either sport is when they have the fights that we want to see. And, with boxing and a lot of politics, I think, personally, this is a great year for boxing. They have so many belts, right, Jacob? They do have a lot of belts. I cover boxing more than MMA. So I definitely know. Like, I'm constantly covering like so many fights just to be like new champion, new champion, new champion, and then I spend most of my other time talking about when are the champions going to face each other. I agree, but I really think beyond the belts, you know, and the UFC's kind of doing it too. You can kind of see what they're trying to do with Kobe and you know, Leon. You know, some people feel that's not worthy, but understand the business aspect. It's really come down as a business, and I think boxing this year has had a great year. You know, we had Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez. Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis. Even though it's not for the belts, it's a fight that we want to see. That could be potentially a setup fight for the belts. And then when you talk about the belts, you got Devin Haney, who has all the belts, fighting his #1 contemporary in the weight class. Many people feel Lomachenko, if not Gervonta. So, and then maybe we might get Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. So, like, boxing's been really good this year. Like, it really has. But I get what you're saying. Boxing does do stuff that kind of draw things out. But respectfully, so does MMA. You know, we really were supposed to get Francis Ngannou versus John Jones, and for whatever reason, I'm not picking sides, but we didn't get that fight. And I think, for the most part, that was probably the biggest fight to make, at least for like heavyweights and John Jones and Legacy, and the biggest fight marketable, and for one of the biggest fights marketably and Legacy. Like, I knew Rosas would be stopped sooner or later. He didn't get stopped, but the hype, if what you're talking about, yeah, like, he got a reality check, like, real quick. Like, Christian Sundom, he made it out that first round. Like, Rosa looked really impressive, but the lack of experience, because the second, third round, he was tired. He couldn't bring that energy over. He used so much energy to try to get that first round stoppage, submission, and unfortunately, like, you know, maybe that's UFC's doing for, like, pushing him too fast, or maybe he's good riddance, you know, like, but he's young, he's 18, you know, MMA as a sport's better than boxing. They do forgive. Like, we were just talking about Masvidal. I was talking with Jacob in the chat, you know, like, these guys do have an opportunity to kind of fight more of the top guys to build himself back up a little bit better than boxing. So who knows? I mean, he's only 18, he's got to fight on a big card like this. You know, it was very strange to see a lot of attention for a 17-year-old kid that I never heard of, like, really coming up. I don't really follow the amateur, like, not amateur, but the, you know, the scouting leagues, you know, like the, you know, the cage fighters and things like that. So he really did come out of nowhere, and he was on the Contender Series, and we had that, you know, performance and things like that. My boy Alan Dawson, who's really high on him, we did a show, and I don't know, I got to probably text him later. Hopefully he's not, like, out here struggling, so... But, yeah, the Rosa train has been stopped. First fight. So, but now we're going to the Kevin Holland Santiago fight. You know, who do you guys have in this fight? You know, I think this should be a fun fight anytime you get Kevin Holland. You know, Kevin got some dog in him. You know, sometimes I know he could be a little annoying with some of the antics and stuff like that. But I think that, you know, he's definitely a fighter. I think he's gained respect, you know, for at least the majority of, like, MMA fans and guys like that. So, but, you know, Santiago is a dog as well, you know. So, you know, you don't make it on a main pay-per-view card, you know, without some sort of, like, action. So, but let me switch over. Let me put the stats up for this so we can follow it together. So I'm on the UFC.com event, and we're on the Kevin Holland Santiago fight. So if you're just coming in, no, Izzy did not fight yet. No, Masvidal has not fought yet. So you got time, you know, and you can see if you're in America, you know, ESPN pay-per-view. So, but I'm not giving out free links, but it's just a homie chat, you know, fight companion and shit like that. So I appreciate you guys in here rocking with me. But, and we can react together too. I was just telling you, if you guys just come in, we'll react as a squad. So, let me switch. Francis and Jones would have been so much hype behind it. Definitely could have been a wild way leading up to the fight. That's what I'm saying, right? So, like, I do feel like boxing does a whole bunch of stupid stuff, you know, like Drew said up there. But that was such a, what? How couldn't y'all figure this out, you know? And I don't know. Maybe it's Francis' fault. Maybe it's Dana's fault. Maybe it's both fault. Like, as you know, I'm not picking sides. But that would have been crazy to think about. They could pay Francis now with that merger, right? The whole WWE thing. But I heard other stories. Like, I don't know how true it is. Like, you know, Francis was demanding more things, like, than the money. Like, he wanted to kind of change the organization. I don't know how true that is. I know Francis trains out here in Vegas, and I'm out here in Vegas. I haven't had a chance to see him. So like if I did get to see him, I would definitely run, get an interview, and post it up for you guys in here. So keep in mind, I would, try to figure out. I think he did do a YouTube video about it, but but that merger, with the WWE and the UFC, like hopefully, like maybe one day, right? Like while they're still in the peak, because Francis is really walking around out here like he's the best heavyweight dude, like, and then John Jones is the best contender for the heavyweight, and the way he destroyed Cyril Gane, like what, one round, and Francis went 5, and there's no disrespect to Francis 5 because it was impressive when we saw it. It showed his ground, but it's hard when you see a dude coming up in weight in 1 round and just like choke, and like Game was like, yo, this dude is strong. So I really hope we can get that fight because those two definitely would sell out an arena. That would be an MMA legacy fight. Like, and it definitely would be for John Jones's legacy and Francis, and it would be money. You could do it twice, like, but we get John Jones Stipe, so that's the next best thing. But if John destroys Stipe, like, then what? Like, what we talking about now? Like, you're arguably beating one of the best heavyweights and one of the best contenders out, and the man who's arguably considered who is the heavyweight champ, walking around. So it's disappointing, but that's just fighting. So that's why I never say like boxing, is, MMA. It's like we sometimes get the fights we want, sometimes we don't. And sometimes it's for business, sometimes it's personal, and sometimes we get fights when no one really wants them after they get beat. So, but right now, Kevin Holland and Santiago is in the octagon, so we're definitely going to get this event going. Let me get the chat going here. There you go. So, we'll have this imprinted. So maybe I'll do something for the Izzy fight and Masvidal, or I'll put up here on screen for your receipt. Because I know some people like to make a prediction and be like, no, I didn't. So maybe I'll put it up here, show everyone what you guys said. We'll have it printed, immortalized on FightHype, that you guys made that pick, and go from there. So, but as in right now, let's go put the stats up so you guys can see the live stats on the UFC. Appreciate you guys also rocking, This is definitely the first stream of Believe the Hype, so you guys are here supporting me. Where's the game? I mean, what, you want me to play the UFC game right now? Like, and just pretend and stream it, you know what I mean? Nah, I can't do that. But we're definitely going to be talking about the Kevin Holland fight, Santiago. Right now, like I predicted, they're both on their feet. They're definitely Big Ron doing the go live. All the FightHype guys should do more of this. That's the plan, right? What do you think about the layout too, Minnesota? You like it? We can do more shows. Maybe I can bring some of you guys up here and we can chat and stuff like that in the future. But I appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, my boy Sean, he's doing the Shakur Stevenson, so feel free to bounce back and forth. So we're just out here, man. We're out here grinding, So right now, Kevin Holland and Santiago is a stand-up fight. You can see these guys are definitely, being patient. These guys definitely have a lot more veteran-like skills, in their striking. Good ground game. So like I predicted, striking. And based off the stats right now, you can see, Kevin's a little busier. Threw 12, landed 8. But the more accurate strike is coming from Santiago. 80%. He's landed a nice leg kick right there. So, I don't know. Who do you guys have in this fight? I mean, I'm a fan of Kevin Holland just because he trash talk. That's just personally me. He definitely hypes the fight up. I can't remember what fight he was talking so big, but, he's always going to make you a believer after a certain point. Some of these guys are really good at that. But, okay. So, Kevin landed a good shot, dropped Santiago. Not officially, it's one of those that kind of like slippish drops, but that's definitely going to affect the scorecards. And 2 minutes has been down, so 3 minutes is left. I met Noonan boy, your Aussie guy in LA, cool cat, love FightHype. Yo, Noonan is my boy. I met him when I was covering I think it's Charlo versus he fought an Australian guy. Jamal Charlo versus Dennis Hogan. I met Noonan out there for the first time. Great guy. He does all our stuff. Like, he does all the Cambosis interviews. Anytime, Devin, when Devin was out there, so Noonan, Tim Zhu, you know what I mean? He's a big Tim Zhu guy. Like Tim Tszyu looked great, so that's cool. Are you out in the LA area, or you just went to the fight? And Jacob, I think he's got this in the bag. Yep. I got Kevin too. You know, I think Kevin is the favorite for this fight. So I do think that Kevin, you know, he did learn from his previous fights. He fought Wonder Boy. You know, that was a great fight. You know, he came up short, but Wonder Boy is a great striker, a veteran. Like, I mean, come on. Like, even though Wonder Boy's older, like, that dude's a G. You can't even count him out, you know, all the time. So, but let me see. What are the strike stats? So, significant strikes. Yeah, it seems like based off if I'm going off the stats, you know, Kevin Holland, I mean, he looks busier just watching it on the screen on the left side. He's landing left hooks. You know, he's getting good feints. You know, and that's something where compared to boxing and MMA, it's like the stance is different. Like boxing, you have to be a little bit more close because you don't want to get hit, you know, and obviously you have to protect. But MMA, you have to prevent a takedown. So you're a little bit more open because you got to have like a stance to prevent a takedown. And you're also swinging further back. So because of it, you know, you're telegraphing your shots, but they're more wide and with short. So it's a different sport. But Kevin definitely has like a more of a boxing stance, and you can see like his feints is good, and he's kind of having Santiago bite off more of it. Minnesota Mick, yeah, when Valencia, he comes out to the Valley a lot. Oh, that's what's up. Yo, I think the last time I've been to LA to cover a fight was, it was either Tank versus Isak Cruz. I don't think that was the last time. I think it was Nonito Donaire fight. A Nonito Donaire fight that he fought before he fought Inoue. But every once in a while I go out to LA. Last time I went to LA was to cover. Don't kill me, guys. When I covered Jake Paul and Anderson Silva, there was an LA press conference. So that was the last time I was out in LA. So it's been a while. But if I go out to LA, yo, if you see me with all this crazy hair, just say what up to me, Mick. You know, it's all love. You know, appreciate you rocking with FightHype for a long time. Appreciate everyone in here. But if you guys are obviously here for the commentary for Kevin Holland, I'm sorry. We're just kind of like... But right now, Kevin Holland just essentially dropped Santiago to close that round. And right now, it's a Kevin Holland round. Like, it's like if you're watching it, you can clearly see Kevin Holland, you know, has that round in the bag. And if you're looking at the stats right here, Kevin landed 35 out of 66. I mean, Santiago was picking up a little bit more. But the significant strikes, you know, based off the UFC, you know, you can see that there's a little bit more going on right there. So Kevin Holland's looking good. 3 rounds, you know, traditional MMA event. Not a lot online except for 2 more rounds. Santiago, you got to get those 2 in the bag if you want to win this, or you got to knock him out. So Kevin Holland's tough too. He's not an easy dude, and you can't just sleep this dude. So you got to win one more round, or it'll be over. But if you guys are also boxing fans, I didn't fully get to watch Keyshawn Davis, but seeing these little highlights, it looked like he put a whooping on Yigit. So looked like he did his thing over there. Yep. And they announced Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez June 10th, Madison Square Garden, you know, the theater. So that's going to be a big fight over there. And it's a non-pay-per-view fight. So, but as of right now, if you guys tuning in, it looks like Donald Trump is... Dang, Keyshawn really beat this dude. Let me see. So second round, Kevin Holland looks like he's still in control. Looks like he's trying to get a left hook in on Santiago. And Santiago looks like he's still trying to get his rhythm together. Still trying to land a shot. He's definitely being the aggressor while Kevin is definitely picking his shots on his back foot. But... we'll see. You know, I haven't seen a single submission attempt, and you can see based off the stats, no one has attempted. So it's definitely stand-up game. Kevin Holland did a little Nate Diaz. What I mean by Nate Diaz, not just the slap, but, you know, like touching the knees and doing things like that. I think Conor does that too, right? Conor touches the knee to kind of like get you to level change and kind of go up and down and dip. So he might be trying to set him up for that left hook. So if you guys are watching... Kevin Holland's going hook crazy, and he's really trying for his left hook. He landed a right hook, so it's definitely a Kevin Holland round again, you know. Santiago's sneaking some things here and there. It's still a technical, you know, fight, but the busier fighter is definitely Kevin. So no questions asked about that. But let's see. So let me go pull up the card order again for you guys. If you guys just coming in, we're on the Kevin Holland fight. So you guys are not missing the Izzy fight and Burn. So you got plenty of time if you're coming home from work. Just checking out the stream. Just kind of seeing what's going on. There is definitely plenty of time to catch the pay-per-view. Oh. There you go, right there. Kevin looks good right now. I don't have anything negative to say right now, you know. But I'm surprised that no one has did any takedown attempts. You know, at least try. There's definitely a lot of hooks though, and it seems like they're trying to knock each other out with a hook. A couple leg kicks and hooks. This whole fight is pretty much hooks and leg kicks. Hooks and leg kicks. So, hey, the Boxing Live is down. Oh, you're talking about the Shakur Stevenson one? Let me see. Did it go down? No, it's still up. Brandon, if you're looking for it, it looks like it's still up. So if you're rocking with my boy Sean over there. Yeah, so I don't know. The Boxing Live. Oh, or unless you're, you know, watching your Finna Benekina. What's up, Bravo Stone? You want to decode that for me, man? You set me up for a joke over there. Finna Benekina. But right now, I got Kevin Holland, man. That boy right now is just. I'm surprised no one did like one takedown. Like I know Kevin's been talking about a lot of that he's been working on his ground game and things like that. You know, I'm surprised Santiago hasn't attempted to take him on the ground. But they're definitely swinging. Like I think they're trying to get a knockout. So I mean, getting that. What about Fedor versus Mendoza? Look, that's a great fight. Personally, I mean, I think I'll have to go with the momentum. I'm always big on the guy that has a lot of the momentum. So, like, I know Brian Mendoza has great momentum too, but Fedor is like a wrecking machine. Like, I covered his fight. I was live at the Fedor versus Lubin. And I'm telling you, like, I didn't know. Like, I've covered a lot of his fights. I was at the Sergio Garcia fight he had. I was at, I think, some other fights. I think he had a questionable, decision when he fought Jamarte Clark. But when he fought Lubin, dude, like, machine. And I know that he just fought Carlos Ocampo, which Errol Spence took out with a body shot in the first round. You know what I mean? Errol doing, his signature work. But Ocampo looked, like, really prepared for that fight. Maybe better than Spence. Maybe I'm not trying to take away credit from Spence, but he probably learned from Spence and came and Fedor, But that Lubin fight really showed me a lot. So I'll probably go with Fedor, the momentum. He's tall and lanky. Throws a lot of punches. He likes to fight. And even though he's tall and should use his range, he's nearsighted. So believe it or not, you're getting into his vision. That works in his favor. So going to the taller guy is what he wants. But, him versus a Charlo, I don't know, but I think he got this fight. I think he has this fight in the bag right now. But great question, Gayata. Really appreciate it. I'm definitely gonna be tuning in, and Brandon Lee's on that card. So I don't know if that fight happened yet. I have to check. But overall, giving a little update on the Kevin Holland fight. I mean, let's see, did Brandon fight yet? YouTube. I'll get that update for you guys in a sec. But Kevin Holland right now and Santiago got one more round. So based off this, if the judges felt Santiago was, a little bit better in that round, but it seemed like Kevin's been a little bit more in control. So I think Santiago is going to need to really win this next round. But nope, it looks like Brandon's getting on right now. So Keyshawn Davis had a great performance. I don't know the Jared Anderson update, but let's see. Sebastian Fedor. Yeah, watch West. I'll put this up on the side right here. So for my boy who out in LA, Minnesota, Mick, Brandon Lee, he's a West Coaster, so might want to check him out if you ain't hit. But for everyone that's just tuning in, we got this fight right here. And then got Rob Font, and then we'll go with the co-main Masvidal and Izzy, and we'll wild out in here, you know? So definitely looking forward to that. And Brandon Lee's fight, he's fighting Pedro Campo, the guy that fought Tio. So it'll be a good comparison to see, you know, what is Brandon and, you know, look at 140, or how Tio looks at 140. If you know, he can't get a guy out, like maybe Brandon can get out easier. But right now, the Kevin Holland fight, Santiago is still on the ground. I mean, it's still on their feet. No ground action, nothing, just tactical, you know, striking, nothing significant, nothing dramatic. You know, it just seems like the more busier fighter. I think Santiago is bleeding a little bit, you know, so I'm not really seeing too much drama, too much crazy action, but it's definitely a technical battle between these two, and they respect each other, I can tell. So it's definitely not going to be a wild gunslinging, but there's some hooks being thrown, and, you know, maybe one can land. It can make a big dramatic splash on this big card, so we'll see. But let's see. Holland. Ponce outlawed in Holland. So maybe, let me see what Twitter has. You know, I didn't really get a chance to watch too much of that second round, but let me see. Holland. Ponzinibbio. Let's see what Twitter has to say. Definitely has something going with the leg kick. So maybe he won that second round off the leg kicks. You know, maybe I was kind of sleeping on the leg kicks. But Holland, round 2 was Holland, yeah. A lot of people saying Holland, so I'm not crazy for saying that. Yeah, so it's 2-0 for a majority of people on Twitter saying Kevin Holland. So if you guys have Kevin Holland like me in the majority, then that's definitely going to be the fight winner if you can get out of this round. So what an equal fight, really hard to decide who's winning. Can expect some please advise. Yeah, so. And the stats right now, I mean, you know, obviously stats don't obviously tell the fight, but, you know, if you're looking at it, 73 strikes landed out of 183 attempts. He's the busier fighter. He's landing more. And from the rounds that I was eyeing on the side while I was reading the chat, I mean, he's been a little bit more accurate, placing the shots a little bit better in each round, and it seems like he's been building that lead in both rounds versus Santiago, who's at 45 right now. So, but definitely a technical fight. You know, I know some fans want a blood and guts fight sometimes, but sometimes these fights will show like the technical aspect. Like I know Kevin's been criticized for, you know, being green and things like that, but you know, he's showing poise, composed. I mean, I just realized something. Maybe I'm crazy. Kevin Holland has not at all spoke in this fight. Like not his traditional yapping, trash talking. Like he's locked in, zeroed in. Maybe that's part of the maturity. You know, he's definitely locked in, zeroed in, not trash talking. He's definitely winning the fight. Oh, snap! Kevin Holland just dropped Santiago, and it's done. It's done. The ref stopped the fight. Santiago quickly got it. It's done. Kevin Holland, like I said in the beginning, left hook. He caught him with a left hook. Kevin Holland going to Dana White and Donald Trump are together. What's up, Jake? I appreciate you staying locked in. Did you see that? Yo, you saw that? Kevin Holland. Yo, that was smooth. It's patience, right? Patience. Santiago didn't like the call. He got up and he was like, I ain't, nah. But you know what? He did get up a little dizzy. The ref could have maybe, but going down, it did not look good. But that was clean. Yo, Kevin Holland with a precise, I think it was a left hook. They'll do the replay, but I like what I saw. Poise, maturity, you know, trash talking when it's necessary. Was it, so he grabbed him the leg. Left hook. It was the left hook that dropped him. Now let's see how he responds. Oh, he went down face first. He was getting ground. No, good call. Ref did not need, the ref did a good call. Like, there's no question on that. Santiago landed face first, and Kevin was going on the ground and pound, like, already. Like, imagine being slumped, face down, you know what up. Yeah, good call on the ref. I know it's easier after ref pulls you off that you're like, no, but the ref's smiling like, nah, man. Kevin Holland, very impressive performance. Definitely had Kevin Holland winning the fight, but that was very impressive. And I know it was tactical, like we were leading up, you know, we were chatting a lot, you know, just sitting here vibing. It wasn't like an action brawl like the Calvin Gastelum fight that we saw with Chris. I mean, that was a war. Like, that was a war. But this was very tactical, and Kevin Holland really showed a lot of maturity. Like, I'm really impressed with his growth. You know, he's coming over to Santiago right now. He's talking. They're dapping each other up. Respect. It's always good to see that, and it's good to see growth. Santiago he showed a lot of technical striking too, but Kevin Holland had the better performance. Clearly, got the stoppage, and that's exactly what Kevin Holland needed on the card. That was a great stoppage. You know, great performance. So let's see, going the card order. So 2 down, 3 more to go. You know what I mean? So appreciate you guys rocking over here and believe the hype. You know, and we got Rob Font versus Yanez coming up. So, but very impressive performance from Kevin Holland. If you guys are just kind of tuning in, getting off work, don't know what happened, did Izzy fight? No, you can see right here. The card right now has just started. Getting a little bit into it. Upset alert. Rosas Jr. has lost against Rodriguez. He had a great first round, almost got the submission, but the second and third round showed fatigue, lack of experience. Rodriguez was able to show a better striker, actually almost submitted him and won that fight. And going into the Kevin Holland fight, which we just finished right now with a beautiful stoppage by Kevin Holland. Left hook city, like Roy Jones, you know, Captain Hook. You know, there was a lot of hooks in that fight, and he got one and cleaned it up. I mean, Kevin Holland with that KO out of nowhere. I don't think it was nowhere. I see it on someone put a tweet. It showed on. It was not an out of nowhere. It was definitely well placed. It worked for that. So Jedi Master. Anyone else watching on TikTok? They got UFC on TikTok. You know, the official UFC. You know. That's what's up. If that's what they're doing over there, Jedi Master. I see you over there. You know. But Kevin Holland, that was a great performance. So I'm not even mad at that. Oh, did my headset die right there? But what's up, Jedi Master? Appreciate you rocking in here, coming in here. Appreciate everyone here staying with the squad. Let me see. So, yeah, great performance from Kevin Holland. And we're definitely going to be switching up, getting ready for the next fight, which is going to be Rob Font versus Adrian Yanez. So, what's your guys' picks, man? You know? Oh, guess who's up in the building? They got Logan Paul up in the UFC event. Donald Cerrone, 2023 Hall of Famer. You know, you've seen him fight literally everybody. From Conor McGregor to everybody. Kid Rock's there. Mike Tyson, living his best life. I think he's rocking his Zoomy shirt that he was putting out. Donald Trump's there. Yo, UFC popping right now. They got a whole bunch of people over there rocking right now. So, but appreciate you guys coming in here, man. Who you guys got? New guys coming in. Who you guys got? Izzy or Alex? You know, fourth time. Can he really get it done? You know, the fourth time, or it's just destiny, man. To lose to Alex, man, the boogeyman, the dude that, you know, what was it? Have him frozen like Elsa. You know, so I mean, I got Izzy. Like I'm on video saying I got Izzy. I think most people got Izzy as the favorite. And it's strange because when you think about it, this dude beat you 3 times. 3 times with 2 by stoppage. 2 by stoppage. I bet on Izzy. Yep. And then and you're going into it like 4th time. You know, you sound crazy. Like the dude, like I'm going with Izzy, but I think he was winning that fight decisively, and then he made a mistake. Alex is big. He's strong. I think some of the MMA stuff that Izzy could have did with his experience. I think he was just wanting to fight him, like kind of get that kickboxing redemption a little bit again. And he did hurt him. Like if the fight didn't get that round get stopped where Izzy actually hurt him, he could have stopped him, and it looked like it. Like, but you know, you gotta be, you know, sometimes you gotta be perfect when it comes to fighting. You can't just rely on just one great round. You gotta execute and be perfect, cause you know. So, but I got Izzy, and I got Gilbert Burns. You know, and I love Masvidal, a funny dude, man. He did the whole boxing too. The Roy Jones. I don't know if you guys saw that. Roy Jones fought Pettis, and Roy Jones lost. Crazy, man. You know, I know Roy's old, man, but it's official on his record, man. Lost to Pettis' debut. What's up, man? I could Google. I'm gonna Google translate that. I don't know what that that is, but let me Google translate. And I'm assuming it's a question. If you're asking if I have the fight or something, no. This is just a home check. Holland won. Yep. Yep, Kevin Holland won. Kevin Holland won, my friend. Kevin Holland won. So he won by stoppage, by the way. Third round, left hook, Santiago. He did win. Kevin Holland won. KO. Omar, I ain't got links, so you're gonna have to, hit up the homies. We over here just having a homie chat. Or female homie, whatever, chicks, fight chat, fight compare. But I ain't got the link, so I'm sorry, man. Oh, man, you making me Google Translate, my boy. You missed the fight? It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. Here, let me see if I can help you out. Corridor. Yeah, so Kevin Holland. Yeah. Yeah, so let me see. Let me help you out. Yeah, see? Kevin Holland won the fight. So it's all good though. Appreciate you coming in though and get that update though over here. Yeah, Omar, look, if it was the homie, but I'm on work, so everything's all official. You gotta buy it, ESPN Plus pay-per-view, you know what I mean? So I gotta, but I'm sure you can do your thing on Twitter, call a homie, maybe you could pitch in on a fight. But yeah, or if I wish I could stream it for y'all, but can't do that. So appreciate it. But yeah, we're definitely getting into the next fight, the Rob fight, Adrian Yanez. So but this is going to be another good fight. I mean, maybe this won't, go the distance as well. I think it's going to be a striking fight as well. And then right after this, we're going straight into Masvidal and Izzy, man. So we're getting there. So let me see what's going on. Did Jared Anderson win his fight? But how's everyone doing though, man? You guys got any picks? You guys watch any other fights? Any fights you guys got coming up? Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis. Are you guys watching that fight? Yeah, I know, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry, Omar. But once the fight kind of gets up there, I'm sure they'll probably pop up when the main events and stuff. They'll probably go around. So it looks like Jared Anderson, destroyed. So it seemed like everyone did their thing today, man. It seemed like everyone cooked everybody today. So that's what's up. I'm gonna talk those and then so let me see. Pilot, here we go. Shakur Stevenson. Oh, MJ lost too. Wow. Okay. So Shakur Stevenson's gonna be up, getting ready. When is the main event on? What's up, Sean? Appreciate you coming in here. So we're on Rob Font fight. So I was just telling them the card order. So Rob's right here. They're literally about to come in, and then Masvidal will be the co-main. I'm sure you want to see that. Gilbert Burns, Masvidal, and then so probably maybe an hour or so. From Italy, I don't know your countryman. Oh, I'm in Vegas. I'm USA, America. How many more fights are there? So there you go, Sean. But Omar, I'm nice to meet you, man. It's a pleasure. Appreciate you rocking in from Italy. So I cover boxing and a little bit of MMA. So I've been to some UFC events, but mostly boxing. But I live in Vegas and I cover the sport of boxing. I travel all over the place. So, but I'm trying to think. Is there a big Italian fighter? Who's the biggest Italian fighter out there? I think the one that fought Izzy, right? It was Marvin Vittori. He's from Italy, right? So, yeah, Marvin's a big, strong beast, man. So he got to fight Izzy, I think, twice. One for the title, one not. So, but shout out love for appreciate you showing love from Italy, man. Yep. Cool, thanks. Yeah, Sean. But hey, Sean, tell me who you got though before you go on your search for the fight. Tell me who you got on the co-main and main event. Me and my boy Jacob got Izzy. We got Izzy. So, and you too, Omar. Tell me who you guys got. While Adrian Yanez is coming in the octagon right now. Nice to meet you, G. Good job, my friend. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna do more of these shows. You know what I mean? We're gonna do some special stuff. So come in anytime. You know what I mean? Show some love. Maybe I'll make a Discord. You know, maybe I'll make a Discord and we'll all come in. I'll post a Discord and we'll all just link up, have a community of guys that chat. Like, you know, it's tough to kind of like find your fight friends. Everyone's into basketball, football, soccer, baseball, but we're fight fans. So, we all come together, regardless if it's boxing, MMA. We always love a good fight. So, but yeah, Adrian Yanez is definitely coming in here. Third longest active win streak, UFC bantamweight division, 9-fight win streak overall, highest knockdown rate. I mean, we got a good fight coming up right here. So definitely have a good fight. So if you guys have any picks or any breakdowns, predictions, I'll be more than happy to, break it down, listen, Appreciate you guys once again rocking with me, man. I'm over here just chatting away. So, so definitely, sure, bro, that's cool. Let's appreciate it, man. We're definitely starting something new. So, you guys are day ones for me. You guys are all my day ones. Rebel Zoe 1804. I don't like team sports, just solo fight for me. See, I'm like the same way too. Like it's just not the same. Like something about that one-on-one competitive, like, and I'm not knocking other sports, I'm not, but something about combat one-on-one competitive sports. It's just a little bit different where you get to see like that pure heart and grit, like a team sport, you can blame someone or someone can help you. But it's just a different atmosphere. Like if I'm sure you guys been to fights, and if you haven't, you can't even compare it. Like I've taken friends to events and they didn't understand, and once they went to a fight like MMA or boxing, they were just mind blown. They were a fan ever since. So it's night and day difference. They can't even compare. Let's see, Sean Richardson. I just want him to win. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's good to see Alex win. Like but I think Izzy can pull it off. I've been rocking with Izzy for a while. And I think it'll be a good redemption. It sucks to lose like 4 times, man. Come on. Like even Marquez got to beat Pacquiao. If you guys are boxing fans, Marquez finally got to beat Pacquiao, and that was like his end all be all. So, Alex Pereira and Izzy storyline is crazy. It's crazy. Like it's hard to write something like that, and it's crazy the fact that he was able to emulate that win into MMA in such a short period of time. And I think Izzy probably helped him with that motivation. So, Eric Cruz, who do you have winning the main event, brother? I got Izzy, man. I know it sounds crazy. I mean, he's the favorite. And I know it's hard to pick a guy who lost to the guy 3 times and 2 by KO. But hear me out. Just like Rebel Zoe says, I want Izzy to win so bad. I think he fought that fight, like he wanted to kickbox him. Like I think he still wanted to be like, yo, I can't. And he hurt him, right? But he has other tools. He's been wrestling. He's been fighting big guys. He went up a whole weight division. Like he fought like Yanez, a power puncher strong, and had to deal with that. So like Alex, himself should have been a fight where he could have fought with his maturity, experience, tactical. But Alex is big, he's strong, he's relentless, has a good hook, and he caught him. And I think that probably is the reason why he lost that fight. Now, not taking away from Alex. Alex is a great fighter. He beat the hell out of Sean Strickland. But 100%, I wouldn't be surprised whoever won. They're both great fighters. It's a rivalry. Bad blood fights hit different. I've seen guys that weren't really that great, but when they fought their nemesis, they just rose to the occasion. They just had that guy's number, and that just might be it. Jacob, very crazy that I think Izzy needs this win for his history against Alex. I do, and it's crazy that sometimes your whole legacy, even though you have a great career, can rely on simply just 1 or 2 losses. Like, it's crazy how much that erases things. Like, Mike Tyson, it's praised and loved and all type of stuff. But in order to become that young undisputed champion with all the belts and stuff, he had to fight Spinks. And Spinks is an incredible fighter. And he's done incredible things. He beat Larry Holmes. He's done all these crazy things. But he's always known for the dude that's been slept and scared to come out when Mike Tyson's walking out. Like, he's always known for that and will always be. It's like Ben Askren. He's done great things in wrestling and won championship, but it will always be known as the dude to get knocked out by Masvidal and now Jake Paul. Like, even Woodley. Like, look at Woodley. Like, he's known for the knockout by Jake Paul. So this kind of is the same thing. But fight fans are fickle. So just like that, they'll change. Omar, Alex is a beast. Oh, shout out to Fight Hype, by the way. I'm so sorry. I just totally, the man, the myth, the legend, BT, letting us rock over here, creating fun stuff. So Fight Hype, if you ain't subscribed, like, appreciate the opportunity. So day ones, like he said, rocking with day ones. Let me put this up real quick while I'm reading the chat, card order, so we can have the stats up, so we can see the updates, so you can, Omar, Alex is a beast, man. I don't know, but I think he will win. Alex is a beast, man. Like, I wouldn't be surprised whoever won, man. Strong, dude. Strong, dude. Like, the way he beat and broke down Sean Strickland. And I know he's not the most technical fighter out there, but, he has good hands. He's a dog. He just ragdolled him. So, I mean, very impressive. Jacob, 4-0 would be a baron on Izzy for us. It would, and it's like, his reign's really incredible. Like, you got a guy who came in, had a meteoric rise to the top, maintained that position, fought legends, fought the people you wanted to see him fight, literally did a victory lap on the people and gave them another opportunity. Robert Whitaker, Marvin, he's fought the Yoels and all this stuff. And then at a certain point, to lose it all like this, I mean, it would stink. But he's still a winner, though, in life. But just, for his chapter of writing it, this would be a great fairy tale. I think Alex threw the fourth away to have energy for the fifth, Rebel. Threw away. I think Alex threw away the fourth away to have energy for... but see, that's IQ. So maybe he was saving his energy and then poured it on in the fifth round. Well, sometimes fighters do it. Sometimes they take a round, maybe he already knew, I lost the first 3 rounds. I got hurt in the first round. I really need to knock this dude out. And maybe he was already losing the 4th round. So why waste energy? Get your stuff together so you can really push. And that's when they say you really need a knockout. And he did that fairy tale 5th round, gave it all out. So Alex is a dog. Like, that's a world championship performance to be in a 5th round in 25 minutes MMA cage against the best guy in that, weight class in that organization. Like, that's the championship mindset. He's been a championship in kickboxing, and he's champion now. So, Omar, personally, I like Israel's style, but Alex Pereira looks like the counter of Izzy. You know what I'm saying? Styles make fights. Like, he just might be that one guy. Like, Alex could probably lose to everybody, right? Let's say hypothetically. But his one style might be Izzy's kryptonite. And, it's so hard to be, undefeated or have, a long streak of constant wins. And even then, it's like, when you're young and hungry or you have some... Alex didn't know what it was like to be a champion in the UFC. And so he's so hungry. Not saying Izzy wasn't as hungry to kind of avenge his loss. First and foremost, I'm definitely reading this chat, and these dudes are beating the hell out of each other. I just want to not forget that this fight is going exactly what I thought. They are pummeling each other. Holy cow. I am missing this, but they are... Oh, my God. Yo, Adrian Yanez is down. Rafon has stopped Adrian. It's done. It is done. He beat him up. Rafon brutalized Adrian Yanez. What a great stoppage. Great KO. Sorry. I just looked over on the side, and I just saw Rob just putting hands on Adrian Yanez. So, 40 punches out of 78. I mean, he was 50%, and they were landing equally, almost the same at a point. I mean, 40% for Adrian Yanez is great, but when you got 51% of double the amount of punches, yeah, you're gonna get beat up. Yeah, you saw that, Jacob? Yeah, sorry. I just had to stop. I'm gonna read the chat. I just had to stop because that punch had Adrian drunk. And when you got someone hurt and their legs kind of go spaghetti, I saw that in the corner of my eyes. What a hook. Right hook from Rob Font completely knocks out Adrian Yanez. And it was great. Rob was poised. Rob Font's a dog. Yeah, that was a level difference. Rob Font, I know he didn't make it to the mountaintop, but he's fought good guys. He's had great, striking ability. I mean, yeah, Rob did his thing. That was a crazy knockout. If you guys missed it, I'm sure it's on Instagram or Twitter. So definitely check out that Rob Font knockout, like right now. That was great. What was that? 4-0 would be Baron. Personally, Rebel Zone 1804. His Alex coach told him he needs to step it up too. Right? Omar, a true man speaking facts, right? Like, he did. And see, like, sometimes fighters don't listen to their corner. Like, and sometimes the corner needs to be honest. And the corner was like, you know, when you're at home, you hate hearing that, like, oh, you're winning the fight. You're doing good. Blah, blah, blah. You know, stuff like that. So, when you hear stuff like that, you're at home, like, dude, tell him the truth so you can actually have a game plan. And that's what Alex's corner did. They told him, you got to step it up. You got to finish him. You're losing the fight. So he knew I had to go out there and lay it all out if he wanted to win. And he wanted to win. So I agree 100%. But, dude, that Rob Font knockout had my brain scrambling. So what a step up, though. They, like, I know the UFC rankings are, you know, kind of all over the place sometimes. And they put 15 versus 6 to kind of, or 12. This is 12 versus 6 to kind of. But, you know, like, sometimes, man, you need to just make 12 versus 11 and just 10 versus 9. And like, why 12 versus 6? Like, if I'm a casual watching that and seeing 6 versus 12, 6 should beat the crap out of 12, right? And that's what happened. So, I don't know what was the matchmaking, you know. I mean, I thought Rob was going to win, but it was exciting, but dang. Some serious knockouts, man. Kevin Holland and Rob Font definitely had some pretty knockouts. Exactly, right? But, you know, like, I don't know. Correct me wrong. Help me out, Jacob. I don't know if you're a boxing guy, too. But, like, do you like, sometimes they feel like the developmental fights is, like, a waste of time. And they kind of want to get them going. That's what people say about MMA and UFC. Like, they get them going. And boxing kind of milks a little bit and kind of protects their investment. And UFC's like, whatever, we're just gonna have them fight. Do you like seeing like these kind of fights? Because like today we saw has he fought Rosas? Well, I mean, if you're asking if Rosas fought, Rosa lost. I mean, that was the example I was gonna actually bring up. It's like moving too fast. Like, first fight on the main pay-per-view, dude loses. Like, what do you do with them? You know? Like, you can build them up. MMA fans are very forgiving, but the hype is gone for a little bit, man. So, yeah, that was a KO, man. So I'm taking a peep from some fights on the side. Let me see. Seems like Brandon's in a competitive fight with Pedro Campa. Definitely slugging it out over there. Let me see. How's the Shakur Stevenson fight? Bilal Muhammad's at the event. Yep. Let's see. Justin Jefferson's at the event. So there's a lot of people over there. The milking is outrageous. Yeah, you know, it's like... Oh, it's Chris... Oh, no, never mind. I'm tripping. Usmansdale, George St. Pierre. Sorry. But the milking's outrageous. I mean, yeah. I mean, sometimes there's fights that don't need to happen. Like, sometimes boxing do that, you know. And I think MMA for a while has done it at times. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's not a shot, but I felt at the time Masvidal versus Nate Diaz was a milking fight. The BMF belt, and you know, Masvidal was coming off this great performance, and I wasn't surprised Nate Diaz lost. So, but yeah, boxing has it, but MMA does a little bit here too. So, but I'm glad that, you know, as a fight fan, you just want to see the best fight the best. I'm with you on that 100%. So, I did ask the question, so I did get the answer, 100%. You just wanted to see him fight, and if it was good, sometimes you want to see him fight 2 or 3 times, right? Right? We don't want to over marinate. Something could happen tomorrow, pass away. We never got to see the fight, right? So, but at the same time, mention a fight. Let me throw this up so everyone knows. Co-main time, baby. Gilbert Burns versus Jorge Masvidal, baby. So, it's definitely going to be exciting. I'm definitely excited for this fight. There's definitely a good storyline, you know, for this fight. And I really, really, really want to see this. Let me go peep. I'm pulling up something on my other side. Let's see. I'm a boxing guy too, so I just want to see. Shakur Stevenson fight looked like it just started over there on my left side. Brandon Lee's fight still going on right now. Pedro Campa showing like he's a tough guy, taking some punches. So with this, what we got? Gilbert Burns versus Jorge Masvidal. Who you guys got? I got Gilbert Burns, man. But I wouldn't be mad if Masvidal won, man. Would not be mad. Let's see. Let's take a look a little bit at their stats though while we're waiting. So on average fight time, knockdown average. Whew, significant strikes. So based off this, I think too Masvidal and Diaz could be fire. I mean, at a certain point, it could have, you know, but when they fought, it sounded great. I was actually covering some of the event stuff, so it was definitely an event. It was a big event, but I don't know. I thought Nate Diaz was a little past his prime, but you know what? But then again, Nate Diaz hurt Leon Edwards, right? What am I saying? Like Nate Diaz slapped Leon Edwards in the 5th, pointed at him. So I don't know. MMA it's definitely a wow what the hell moment. MMA definitely has a lot of what the hell moments. So maybe that's me writing off Nate Diaz too soon. Typical boxing mind, but I don't know. Maybe I'm doing that right now with Masvidal. Maybe I'm like Gilbert Burns. He's gonna beat Masvidal, but I could be wrong. He's been around all those boxers, Roy Jones, you know. Significant strikes. You know, it's more lands more, absorbs less, defense better. So you know, Masvidal might be slick. You know, Burns might have that one hitter quitter, but so does Masvidal. Ooh, they talking trash right now too. Oh man, it's nothing's good to have like a good co-main for a main event, right? Like nothing beats that. Personally, Gilbert Burns versus Masvidal, man. These two have very similar roads though, man. Like the fact that Usman beat both these guys, you know. I mean, Usman versus Gilbert. Hear me out. I'm gonna be a matchmaker. All right. Let's say if Gilbert Burns beats Masvidal, and then Bilal Muhammad is on the wayside, waiting for his opportunity for the title. Leon Edwards, Kobe, because Dana wants to make some money. If Gilbert Burns beats Masvidal, what do you guys think about Gilbert Burns versus Usman 2? Right? Usman's coming off his loss, back-to-back against Leon Edwards. If Gilbert beats Masvidal, storyline right there, coming back, Gilbert Burns win would be good to kind of get Usman back in that position. Right? But if Masvidal beats Gilbert Burns, then I don't know. Because now it's like, do I move Bilal? Is it Bilal Muhammad versus Masvidal while Kobe fights Leon Edwards? And then that would be the co-main, Masvidal versus Muhammad for the winner of that fight. I don't know. Or they're going to do Usman versus Muhammad. Like, I don't know. MMA, they're doing some marketing stuff, right? Every hardcore journalist or MMA says Muhammad should be fighting next. But we'll see. My blood is rushing, Jacob. Right? That's what I'm talking about. Omar, I don't know. Burns hurt so much. Kazet. Let's see what will happen. He did get hurt, right, Omar? He did get, that was a war, right? So even though he made it out the fight, he made it a good fight, he, his chin might have kind of took some punishment. He could still be recovering a little bit. He did take a lot, And then Masvidal, both these guys, this might be maybe a make or break fight. Really, when you think about it, I feel like Masvidal maybe a little bit more, but then again, maybe I'm kind of underwriting the journey that Burns has. Maybe a tougher fight, but Masvidal, I think Masvidal is coming in first, so you know what I mean. So maybe we might get a flying knee coming in, maybe not, maybe so. But I don't know. Gilbert Burns got some hands though too. He got power. He got great submission. You don't want to be on the ground with Gilbert Burns. I mean, he dropped Usman. So let's see what Masvidal's coming out to. Yeah, coming out to that Scarface, right? You know, coming off that Tony Montana, you know, mantra. That was pretty cool. When he did the New York press conference, he was able to come out in his little, you know, you got the West Coast gangster, you know, Nate Diaz coming out, and Tony, you know, and Masvidal came out with the Miami Vice suit, all white, you know. You know what's the craziest thing? I didn't even get a chance to even talk about this with you guys while you guys are here. And I'm sure you guys probably heard of this. Let me switch cams real quick. All right, so Rosa's done. Let me put that off. Let me see. Take off Rosa. I need it. Is it the... Actually, it's on my other cam. Watch. Give me a sec. Is it... Nope. Going back and forth. I did not put it in here. Okay. Long story short, I think what I was trying to say is Masvidal and Izzy, they were both on UFC... Did I not have it? They were both on UFC 4, the game, right? Here, let me see. UFC 4. Yeah. Right? Okay. Right here. Masvidal and Izzy were both on this cover. Both on this cover. And now they're both as the contenders or like kind of climbing up. Both off losses. Essentially somewhat like at the end of like if they lose this fight, this is going to be like Izzy's mantra. Lost to the guy 4 times. Masvidal, his career is done. UFC 4 cover curse. Video game, right? Like the football game. So I don't know. Maybe if you're a fighter, you know, you can get that money. But maybe stay away from this cover, man. Because the cover curse is real. Like... That's pretty scary, man. So that's what I wanted to bring up. I thought I had the graphics for that in here, but I think I have it on another scene. But yeah, the UFC 4 curse, man. You know? But they can break it. Masvidal can win. Izzy should win. They should come together. They should have came together. It's been dope. And did like a UFC 5 cover. And like as if they were already predetermined they won. That's crazy, right, Jacob? Yeah. UFC 4 cover curse. Yep. I'm coining it right now. Don't get on the UFC cover. You will lose. I don't know what the other covers were. I forgot. I think John Jones was on one of them. And he had like a bad performance or something. But... And now here... See... Hey, if you know, maybe they had a UFC 5 cover with Rosa on it as if he won, right? I think... Was Ronda Rousey on the cover? Now I'm going to look up all the covers. Now I gotta look up UFC 1 cover. I think that's the John Jones one. And Guffers, yeah. So UFC 1 was John Jones was on it. He didn't really have a great performance after it, but he's still good. Oh, the UFC 2 cover. The UFC 2 cover. Hold on. UFC 2. Oh, what? Yes. UFC 2 cover is the other wild one, right? I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. Give me a sec. I'm going to move this. There we go. UFC 2 cover. Ronda Rousey and Conor McGregor. Yeah. Let's see what UFC 3 was. Conor McGregor again. They just wanted to make some money. Yeah. He already lost that. Crazy. So, I wonder who they're going to put on 5. If you let me see. Let me put this right here. If you got the UFC 5 game coming out and you see who's on the cover, put some money on them a little bit every time they fight. They're going to lose. Maybe UFC 5 would be Jones and Islam or Jones versus Alex Pereira if he will win. I think Alex would be a good... Because this would be huge for Brazil. And I think that Alex would be a good choice for a cover. Mal Trent, I'm the future of boxing. What's up, dog? You box, man? If you do, put us give me your box rec and stuff, man. Put it in here. Tell us your record, man. So, but Yeah, the UFC Jones should definitely be on the cover. Mark my words. That's what's up, man. What you on FightHype, man? Tell us a little bit about yourself, man. You just can't come in here and say I'm the future of boxing and don't tell us a little bit about yourself. You gotta tell us, man. What weight class? You amateur? You pro? Like, you know, I miss too much Prime. Oh yeah, Prime Connor. Connor's. I mean, Connor's fighting Michael Chandler. Like that's a scary fight right there. So, but Prime Connor hit different. Prime Connor definitely hit different. So, I don't argue that. I remember when he knocked out Aldo, that felt different. That felt different. And then when he fought Nate Diaz, even though he lost and came back, and then he fought Eddie Alvarez with his hands, that was different. Like that exploded a lot for the MMA. Like, I'm about to start amateur career soon. Oh, word, Jacob? That's what's up. Tell me a little bit about that, and you know, keep coming in here, and I'll be, you know, love to know more about that. You know, obviously I cover boxing. I go to all the fights and interviews, so maybe I can start your journey. You know, am I in Georgia? Nah, I'm in Nevada. I'm in the Vegas. So, but if you're ever at the fights, Mal, you know, come up, tell me a little bit about yourself. You know, it's FightHype. We always be looking for the next guys, and always be interviewing amateurs, and you know, you can tell us like what gyms. I don't know what gyms are in Georgia. I think the last time I've been to Alabama was obviously for Deontay Wilder. So and that's in Tuscaloosa. So I haven't been to Alabama. You know, I think last time I've been to Georgia was just to cover a fight. I think it was for Gervonta. So, but if you box, that's your Instagram. I'll definitely peep it out, my man. I'll make a note right now. I'll put it right here. And appreciate you coming in here. Do you do some fight sports? Nah, like when I was younger, I competed in like martial arts, and I did taekwondo, and then my dad did the police athletic league, so he boxed and he taught me how to box, and so, but after a while, you know, I think you guys can understand, you know, you either know you want to do it or you don't, and I realized I enjoyed it when in the amateurs I was really naturally good, and it was easy, but then when there was other guys that really worked, not saying that I couldn't compete, but it was just like, it just wasn't what I was dedicated. And if you're not dedicated to something like that, because I was working on natural ability, you're going to get hurt. And Mal could tell you that. Jacob could tell you that right now. Like, if you ain't serious about it, get out. So I was always passionate about it, but not enough to do it. But, you know, I always have respect for everyone that's doing it, and I got love. I'm doing Taekwondo, man. Yeah, that's what's up, Omar. You know, that's good. You know, if you're trying to do MMA too, you know, get some ground game a little bit. Those are good foundations. Taekwondo, kickboxing, maybe do a little Muay Thai for the clinch, and then either pick wrestling or jiu-jitsu for your ground foundation. So, that's what's up. Well respected. Yeah, I got a note right here, so I'll take a look for little Mal 1. So that's what's up, man. Thanks for coming in here, man. You know. 132 amateur. Are you doing the nationals? We're in the nationals. We're trying to get to the nationals that just happened in Detroit. Yeah, there was so definitely keep doing it. Keep it up, man. Yeah, Jacob is 154. Ooh, okay. Big dude, man. Cutting down to 154. Yeah, man. You got power, man. So Gilbert Burns and Masvidal right now are in the ring right now. So just letting you guys know, we're definitely excited. Definitely about to get this going and get ready to get this rocking. So I don't know, Mal. I don't know if you're into MMA because I know you do boxing, but if you do have a guy that you like, Masvidal or Gilbert Burns, and next one's gonna be Israel Adesanya and Alex. So you can sit here and we can rock. We're just chatting, just talking some MMA, we're talking some boxing, you know. Yeah, all love, man. This chat's all about love, man. You know, we ain't gotta get toxic in here, man. You guys are my day ones, man. Mal, you my day one. Jake, you my day one. You know, Zaid, everyone in the chat. You know, Rebel. You know, Omar, Jedi. You know, Eric, the whole squad. So right now, like I predicted, Burns Masvidal on the feet. Man, somebody about to get knocked out. Somebody get knocked out. That's one thing I do love about MMA. Oh shoot, Shakur Stevenson just got a knockdown. Did he just drop Yoshino? Okay. Okay. So right now, it's some good striking. You know, they're pacing themselves. Gilbert Burns, Masvidal, they're doing some feinting a little bit. They're just, you know, feeling each other out, bouncing on their toes, trying to set up a feint. So, leg kick by Masvidal. Seems like Burns is trying to set up like a strong punch, while Masvidal is trying to be slick. Masvidal showing good distance. To me, no lie, Tank's the best lightweight besides myself. So Tank's great. Tank's good. Like I was just at his media workout. He looks really good. Like he looks ready for the Ryan Garcia. Like he looks good. You know, he's sharp. Shadow boxed for a really long time. Hit the bag. Ran. Like jump rope. Like solid. You know. Shane answered his question how they got Haney at number 1 and Tank 28 and 26 KO. Yeah, he got undisputed, but Campos was kind of a pushover, not really a competition. I can probably answer that. I think you have to give the undisputed champ that position because he beat the man, he beat the guy, and he's fighting Lomachenko. Like, I don't have an issue for Devin Haney being number 1. I mean, he's the champion, like literally the undisputed champion. So I think by default you have to put that. But I think Tank is deserving of top 3 conversation. If not one, not 3, he's probably number 2 if you don't put Lomachenko. At some point, Haney and Tank have to fight each other, and that's all we need. Like everything's rankings, opinion, but they have to fight each other. And I think Devin and Tank will make a great fight, and then at that point, we don't have to debate, right? So I do think that Shakur would be a good fight, Devin would be a good fight, and I think Tank would be a good fight. All will be good for each other. So I'm not mad at your opinion for having Tank as number 1, But I think people have number 1 as Devin, and I think rightfully so because he beat the man that beat the man, and he eclipsed all the belts. And you'll see when you become a professional world champion, some of these type of things you're gonna feel, when you're a world champion, undisputed. So don't worry, we'll be covering you. Glad to be there on your first day. Appreciate it, Omar. If you enjoy it, man, if you like these, maybe we'll do a Discord. We'll do a Discord and you guys all stay together and chat. But just giving an update on this Gilbert Burns Masvidal. It seems like Masvidal is doing a lot of leg kicking. He's landing a little bit more consistently. I feel just by what I'm seeing a little bit in the corner of my eye, Masvidal is controlling the fight a little bit better. And I think that his pacing is when Burns Masvidal was it's already started. It's already right now, first round. The first round's about to end in 1 minute. So you can see I got the stats right there too, showing you, who's landing more strikes, who's being busier and whatnot. So Masvidal, you can see on Masvidal is the blue, and I'm watching right now. He just seems like he's landing a little bit better more often, and he's a little bit more in control in the fight. It's not really a lot of dramatic action going on. No takedowns. Nothing has happened so far dramatic like that. But Burns attempted a swinging right that just missed. And missed. Masvidal was responding with a lot of leg kicks and stuff, and now they're starting to pick it up a little bit more. Gilbert's bringing a lot more intensity now. He's trying to really fight because I don't know if you know that he probably needs to get this last 30 seconds. It's very close. I still got Masvidal edging it out right now. It's only 3 rounds too, so it's not a 5-round fight. But yeah, Burns and Masvidal is already happening right now. And Burns had a nice right hook when Masvidal attempted to do a jumping knee and just missed. So that might and a takedown? Can Burns get a takedown? Burns got the takedown. So with that right and that takedown, I think Burns his last few seconds trying to just get as many ground and pound punch. I think Burns might have just edged that. You got a takedown. You can see right there on the second line. You got the takedown attempt, first takedown attempt, and got it. Takedowns are huge in MMA. When you get someone down, that goes for a lot. It's not a knockdown, but it does count as like a significant punch. And it does make a difference when it's close. And he landed a really good hook prior to it that set it up when Masvidal tried to do a jumping. So I'm probably going to have to give that to Burns. That first round, it was first leading Masvidal, but Burns got that round for me. So 1 out of the 3, and I got Burns winning, to win the fight. So it's looking good, with that last. R&B, what's up, my brother? Let's go. What's going on, man? Appreciate you showing some love out here. Believe the hype. Tell me what you think. You know what I mean? Swag. We got all the fancy transitions. You know what I mean? High production value. Let me put that co-main up. But yeah, if you guys like how it looks, what time's Adesanya? So we're at the co-main right now. I'm sorry, I don't want to butcher your name. ADE. I'm just gonna say ADE. We're on the co-main. Next fight will be the main event. So you can see if I put the card order. So one more. We're in the second round on this. So Gilbert Burns right now, man. I got him win the first round. He looks like he's trying to do a takedown attempt number 2. Oh, he already got a takedown. I missed it when I was looking at chat. 3 takedowns. Yeah. Unless this is updated late, or I'm watching this late. But yeah, Gilbert Burns is in control. He's on top of Masvidal. Yes. Yeah. So some people were surprised that he didn't attempt to do more takedowns. Well, here it is. Now the fight is on the ground. Masvidal is on his back. And if Masvidal can't get from this position, which we've seen him struggle against Usman with the wrestling, he has good wrestling, but against like an elite wrestler, which Gilbert Burns has got a lot of great submissions. Yeah, this might be a Burns fight. Isaiah, man, thumbs up, man. Appreciate you here rocking with me, brother. Showing love, man. Just showing a little taste, a little difference of some new stuff. I love when the host is not a chill out. I'm not. God, man, I can't even read these chats. But I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you, coming and supporting. Hopefully you think the production looks good, man. We're still working, working some kinks out. Trying to get to look as, smooth. And we'll do all the big boxing matches and MMA matches. So appreciate you guys rocking with me, First stream on Believe the Hype, so. Oh, it looks like, did Shakur win this fight? Oh, it looks like Shakur. Yeah, Shakur got his win, so. But all love, Isaiah. Nice setup. Appreciate it, man. Just gotta flex a little bit, stunt a little bit, have a little fun with some, But what I'm probably gonna do is I'll probably have other hosts too. We'll probably do shows and things like that. So if you have other ideas, like if you like this setup, like I can do a 4-man setup, and we'll have other guests and somebody is going down. I mean, Masvidal's on his back right now, so. Oh yeah, tell me about the Brandon fight. Like I didn't get to see the Brandon fight. Did Brandon win or did Brandon lose? Let me see. And I just rewinded it. Not looking good so far. No, it's not looking good for Masvidal right now. He's on his back. And it is. Oh, yeah, Brandon got the win, but I saw the scorecards. I'll watch the fight. But yeah. Masvidal is struggling. He cannot get Burns off him. Like right now, if this is the game plan is to try to stay away from wrestling and getting taken down 100 times, it's not working great because Gilbert Burns is having his way with Masvidal, and it's. For fight fans, it could be anticlimactic because it's not a crazy knockout. But, I mean, he's gotten all these takedowns in the second round, and I think he won that very close first round. So, at this point, Masvidal's going to need a knockout. Yeah. He thought that would not stop. Yo, just so you know, RV, that dude is the dude that Teofimo, he was gassed last round. So, yeah. Yeah, I didn't get to see it. Teofimo stopped that guy. Teo fought him and went 7 rounds. So then that adds more credence to Teo. Teo went 7 rounds and got the stoppage on him. And Shakur's crazy. Shakur look good? How's Shakur look? I didn't get to watch, I got to see him in camp. I was with him for a little bit. And, he's sharp. I saw he got a body shot drop. But I actually didn't get to see the fight. I heard Keyshawn and Jared Anderson did their thing. So Dang, technical knockout. Dang, they said Shakur ain't got power, right? They said Shakur ain't got power. Well, maybe 135, man. You know, that's Shakur crazy too good. Yeah, Shakur is sharp, man. I think my man. I had someone here was saying Tank was number 1, which is not a crazy pick. Mal Trent. I mean, we got to see Shakur, Devin, Gervonta. I'm totally down seeing Lomachenko fight them too, even if he wins or loses against Devin. Like, yeah, Shakur is dope. Shakur's fire. Devin's fighting Lomachenko. Gervonta's fighting Ryan Garcia. Like, it's a good year for lightweights, man. Like, it's a good lightweight year, man. You know, we got Devin, undisputed crown. Gervonta, the money man. Ryan, the unproven height contender, and Shakur Stevenson entering his 3rd division, former unified 2-division champ. Like, you know, it's a beautiful thing to see, you know. So hopefully we get to see them fight each other. But yeah, Shakur is great. Very technical. So to see that he got a stoppage is great. You know, was it like a beatdown? Like, was it like a beatdown, or was it like a takedown? You know, pick his shots, methodically break them down. Did Yoshino look good too? Like, it's just Shakur was just that much nicer. You know, just tell me what you guys think. You know, I didn't get a chance to see it because right now I'm seeing Masvidal getting ragdolled around the octagon at the moment. So he needs to win this round by devastating KO. Because if not, this is a make or break, man. Because he's not going to be able to beat these elite guys without, you know, competing on the ground. Like, it's too much. Like, he's a great technical striker, and, you know, he has good defense, you know, but there's more than that in MMA. You got to have a complete setup of ground game, cage control. So, fight's been weak tonight. Malcolm, what's up, Malcolm? Are you talking about the UFC or the boxing? Or I thought the Kevin Holland was a good knockout and the Rob Brandt was a great knockout on this main event card. Rosa, you know, but if you're talking about boxing, I didn't really get a chance to watch the boxing too much. I heard Keyshawn did his thing, Shakur did his thing. Heard Brandon struggled. He had a tough guy that kept coming, so he couldn't stop him. But Jared Anderson beat. So I don't know which particular fight's been weak, but let me know which ones you've been impressed and which ones you weren't, Malcolm. But I appreciate you guys rocking with me in here, man. We got one more fight before the main event. So one more before Israel and Alex come in here and, like, you know, set it off. So, but right now, Burns is burning Masvidal to bits right now. My book's 2 out of the 3 rounds, and Masvidal's needing to do something very dramatic in this fight to even just tie it up. Like, he's going to have to hurt him, and he's going to need to stop him, you know. Because MMA only got 3 rounds, so it's so hard. Like, you lose 2 rounds, like, you're pretty much screwed. It turns into like a 4-6 rounder, you know. And if you're a championship level fighter, and you're used to fighting 5 rounds and have to go down to 3, that might not be your style. But Masvidal is doing a lot better. You know, he's winning this round. He's striking. He's smooth. The fight's been on the Masvidal starting to land now. They're starting to land on each other now. They're starting. Oh! Burns just landed a vicious shot. Masvidal ate it, but he stumbled back. He said, "Come on, bring it on." That definitely hurt Masvidal. He got hit with a right shot. Yo, Masvidal better be careful because Burns has heat in his hand, you know? So you don't want to play too much. This is definitely a striking round. And Masvidal for sure definitely needs to control this fight. He was controlling it, and he definitely needs a KO. Who you shooting for, Izzy or Pearl? I got Izzy, you know? I got Izzy. Not because of the fact that, like, you know, like a hype or, you know, fan favorite. But I think that, I got, hold on. I'm going to answer that question because Burns is starting to tag up Masvidal. Masvidal is starting to get punched up. Oh, a big over right hand that just hits Masvidal. Masvidal is on the cage. He's not dazed, but he's taking some hard shots that at any moment, I wouldn't be surprised if he is completely dazed or goes down or gets knocked out. So Masvidal has to be careful. There's 2 minutes left. I got Burns winning this round now, and now Masvidal needs a KO. So that's all I'm gonna say on that fight. If Masvidal don't get a KO, he's losing this fight because he's taking some. But I got Izzy. I got Izzy all the way. It's hard to pick a dude that lost 3 times to a guy, but I thought he was winning the 3rd fight and he made a mistake. And I think that he'll probably come in here. He's actually the favorite, and it sounds crazy. He might have his Marquez moment where he knocks out the Pacquiao in his 4th fight. So this might be the Izzy, the Marquez moment where he finally gets him out. I don't know how. I don't know if it's decision or knockout. Alex is tough. But R&V, Showtime always put on the better card. ESPN's trash. Tell me why. Tell me why, R&V. I just want to hear your thoughts. I'm not arguing. I'm not disputing. You know, I got a lot of young guys I like on all these cards. You know, Raymond Ford was doing his thing on DAZN, and Bam Rodriguez, Keyshawn on ESPN, Jared, you know, Shakur, Shushu, Calvin. But, you know, Showtime, they got, you know, Fedora's a dog. I like Brian Mendoza, you know, Brandon Lee, you know. So I'm a fan of everybody. Yeah, he is a warrior, Mr. Quake. Yeah, I mean, I can't even argue. I can't even dispute that. Like, that dude, it should be fun, man. It should be fun, man. Here we go. Yeah, we almost get into that main event. But yeah, Masvidal is done. He's on his back. I mean, on the floor. Burns has ground control. He has his side. It's pretty frustrating for Masvidal knowing that this is how, like, you know, a lot of this, you know, later part of your career, this is how, you know, you're going to go out, you know, losing in, you know, Florida, Miami, you know, you're from the Dade County, you know, looking for a hurrah. But Gilbert Burns won this fight, in my opinion, just like I predicted. So, Gamebred has another fight promotion. Yeah, I mean, he could go over there. Maybe he can do boxing, right? You know, maybe he can do the Gamebred boxing fight Pettis after he beat Roy Jones. Is he just cocky? Definitely do. Yeah, I mean, he got that brash talk, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I know people felt he got humbled. So, what better sport than when you feel a guy is being too much cocky or you don't like him? He gets humbled. Not in a basketball game, but in a fight. So, you got what you wanted. 2019 Jorge's the GOAT. Yo, he's fire, man. He was untouchable. Isaiah Rucker. Yeah, Izzy's great. Great in the fight there. Alex is strong, but Izzy has the full package. He just has to protect himself. Hands up. Let me see. He does. I mean, I think Izzy does have the complete package. He still needs to work on his ground game a little bit more, but you know, he's highly improved. So, what up, Jacob? Izzy did stun Alex good towards the final seconds of the first round. They fought, could get the KO potentially. I mean, the thing we all found out, not just from kickboxing, but in MMA, is that they can hurt each other. It's how they hurt each other, when they hurt each other, and can they, like, finish it, you know, completely. And Alex definitely got the best timing to hurt Izzy. And Izzy had the worst time to hurt him, but guess what we found out? They can hurt each other. So anything is possible. From red trunks to crimson trunks. Yo, Mr. Quake, you the GOAT, man. Never leave this chat. Like, never leave this chat. I'm going to be mad if I don't see you in here. I respect him. Izzy's the Kobe Bryant MMA. I wish Gamebred the WW title. Yeah. Jorge 2 belts. Isaiah Facts. Yeah. I mean, look. I got to see the BMF, like, turnout, right? So, just to give a little backstory, because I don't show my face and I cover boxing on FightHype. So I do a little bit of MMA and I go primarily to boxing events. I ask the questions and do stuff like that. So every once in a blue moon, I get an opportunity to do a little MMA, and I got to do some stuff for the BMF, Jorge, Nate Diaz. And so something from that felt special in that Masvidal era, where when it happened, something told me that me covering Masvidal and Nate Diaz was a better decision than Canelo versus Kovalev. And I'm a boxing guy. And clearly the numbers and all the... that just felt like a spectacle event. They had a new fucking belt. Excuse my language. New belt. They had The Rock there going, let's, do you smell? Like, the whole... It was crazy. It was great. Jorge Masvidal in 2019 was like almost... crazy as Conor McGregor. Like it was getting to that crazy stage. So I can't even argue that, man. So BMF is the IC titles of UFC. It is. It is. It wasn't a real belt. It was not a real belt at all. It was all for promotion. It was not a real belt. I mean, it was a cool looking belt. I got to see it up close. I filmed it. It was honestly, I thought it was a cooler looking belt than the UFC belt, but it was not a real belt. Jorge Masvidal, I mean. Oh, okay. Yeah. Don't worry. Well, in Africa, boxing is king. I wish I met Diaz one day. Yo, chill out, Chicago. You know what? Africa has some great. They have great fighters. They get champions a lot. You know, I know right now Richard Comey, Isaac Dogboe. Oh, Gilbert Burns out here stunting right here. No, don't be like that, Chicago, man. Africa has Azuma Nelson, Ike Quartet. Like, they have amazing fighters in there, you know, and especially, you know, the story, you know, Zolani Tete. So, but Chicago got hitters too. So if this is a Chicago fighter versus an African fighter, hey, let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen. You know, you get a Chicago fighter versus an African fighter, a fighter from Africa. Put it together. We'll sell it. Build it up. Let's do it. Let's see. Isaiah Rucker. I'm sorry, I missed it earlier. His ground defense is strong. Grappling is a work in progress. Yep. I remember that time when it came out. It's wild better than the 27 belt in WWE. Yep. Duke Micah, babyface Terminator. Yeah, Duke Micah. I mean, I think Duke Micah has been, but the American has the best boxers. I think the facilities and opportunities and things, like when I met Richard Comey came to New York, and that's who he trained with, Andre Rozier, and he got great training and work. So by that time, he was ready to fight for a world championship, and he did win one. So he came from Africa, trained in New York, became a world champion. You know, so I hope Razak won the belt one day. Yeah. It's always good when you see a fighter that you like and support win a belt. What happened to Masvidal? Did he... Sorry, I've been reading so who'd you pick for Alex and Izzy? I wouldn't be surprised if Alex won, but on record, just so I got okay, I'm going for Izzy. I got Izzy to win. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Izzy lost. But I got Izzy winning, and that's the favorite. Let me see. Did Masvidal retire from the UFC? Let me see. I think Masvidal just retired, y'all. Yeah, so I'm sorry late on this, but Jorge Masvidal just retired after losing to Gilbert Burns. It would have been cool for him to win, but I think he kind of probably knows he has good business endeavors. You know what? I'm not even mad. Masvidal retiring, at least from the UFC and MMA, putting his gloves. Respect. You got money, you got your family, you got your health, you got to compete at a high level. Congrats to you, Masvidal. 2019, we were just talking about 2019 GOAT. You know, he's winning in life right now, so you can't be mad at it. You know, I know he never got to win a world championship, but he did put on great, entertaining performances, and I think we're all in agreement that, you know, he was a street kid, like my man right here. Here, let me read up some of the chat. Do I train martial arts? I used to when I was younger, so I don't train no more, but I cover the sports, boxing, a little bit MMA. Chicago, I know, damn, he retired, right? You know, but good for him, man. You know, he made it out of the trenches and became a successful man. Mr. Quake, the problem with Africa fighters were too cocky. That's unfortunate. Defex, Jorge's winning. Yep. Mr. Quake, my father bleed boxing. Isaiah Rucker done. Masvidal started in street fighting like Kimbo, right? So I remember watching him on YouTube and didn't even realize like this is where he would been at. Like I never imagined. Like I started watching some dude on YouTube and this is him. No, so. Oh man, from Jacob, I know. Much love and thanks, yo. Chicago, man. Chicago got some fighters, man. Keep producing some fighters, man. Chicago, dang it, it sucks. Official man of his word. He had a good run, made it high level from Jacob. I bet Kobe's doing a victory lap. I mean, look, maybe his persona, but I think Kobe has a fighter respect, you know, like at some point they're beef, but right now, you know, he's probably, you know, trolling and stuff, but, you know, fighters respect, you know, he got in the ring with them, so, younger cousin, smart moves, he talked about boxing to me like football, soccer, yeah, my dad is the one that got me into combat sports and boxing, so I can relate to that. It was definitely a family thing, and it's crazy because like this sports always bring people together, and like yep, one more for the big. Oh no, actually let me change this real quick for y'all before I get into some weird sob story. Let's get this going, man. Let's get this going. Hold on. Let's get this going. Yo, let's get this going, man. Let's get this going, man. Main event time, man. Yeah, it's Alex versus Izzy time coming up, man. It's coming up right now. Now Kobe's a good guy. It's all front. I do feel like it's an act. Like I never like. I covered one of his press conferences before when he fought Usman, and you know, and I'm not doing a whole political thing because that's politics. People are allowed to think whatever they want, but like you know, like I think he just had to like sell himself a little bit, and it's worked. You know, like he's got to be one of the more known guys, you know, and you know, at a point of time where I think Donald Trump was the president, it worked in his favor. He was getting calls and things. It was great. So yeah, I think I think everyone has a good side to them. You know, we just have to get to know them and talk to them. So we don't know. Razak took Kevin Holland style. Yep, I could see that. FightHype. Chicago Hollow, what's up, man? You know, appreciate you rocking, man. You guys are my day ones, man. This is my first Believe the Hype show. And there's no better way to do it than Alex and Izzy, right? You know, for MMA side, right? So, and we'll be doing boxing stuff and all that. So, nothing's better right now than a big UFC event. So, this is great. But appreciate you guys. You guys are all my day ones. So, remember that. You guys are all my day ones. I'll remember all you guys' name. I'll keep a note. Little known fact, Duke is my nephew. Really? Yo, I met Duke Micah a couple of times, you know, when he's fought, you know. And I know that he's got a little criticism because I know he's got a lot of hype from the amateurs. And, you know, his professional performance hasn't been, like, as spectacular as some of his peers. And I heard Tim Lee Bradley took him off his list and put Jahai Tucker. But it's okay. That's just a subjective list. He can work on things, you know, and he's young. So if that's, you know, your nephew, let him know FightHype. We cover him. We support him, you know, and, you know, regardless of, you know, whatever is out there and all that stuff, like, you know, you're going to get the good and you're going to get the bad. And so that's part of the game. So, but he made it. He's here in the pros, signed big time. So congrats to him. And, you know, next time I see him, I'll tell him that, you know, it's his uncle or Mr. Quake said, you know, he was in here rocking. So I'll definitely keep an eye out when I see him out. Let's see. Style Bender for the win. Okay. From Jacob, Kobe Covington seems like an okay guy outside of MMA. Kurt Angle, smart move. Yeah, you know, we'll get that documentary, the true Kobe Covington one day. Kobe Covington's Tom Brady UFC. Fighter emoji. Flex from my boy Isaiah. Mr. Quake is crazy at MMA and boxing the same night. It's hard, man. It's hard for a fight fan, Ahmed. Like, it's hard. Like, I had to have four streams, right? 3 boxing cards, this. And I didn't even get to watch the boxing because I'm here with y'all with the MMA side. So I'm getting all the updates. I heard Shakur and everyone's doing their things. All the people I picked to win won. So, but I'll watch them and critique, you know, and see what needs to be done. But I heard some people have great performances tonight. So congrats to all of them. But welcome to the chat, man. Welcome. Mr. Quake, yes, man, it's lackluster. He's a bit cocky. Thanks, man. I know I'm proud of him. You know, but if he don't believe in himself, you know, then it's going to be hard. So, but if he has a good team of people like you and keep his, you know, head, you know, together, and I'm sure he's getting proper criticism or things to work on. You know, I feel every fighter should get criticism and never praise, even if you're the champ, because you'll never grow. So, but Duke is young, man. So he's young. He's doing his thing. You know what I mean? I don't see nothing wrong. You know, he made it out in tough situations. He worked hard. Like, that's a hard worker. So if he can get through all the stuff and go through the amateurs the way he did, he can get through this stuff. So professional, just a new scene. He just has, you know, has to learn. So, but he's still a top prospect. He's one of the top prospects. You know, people still talk about him. He's on ESPN. So just, you know, Tell them from the squad from FightHype, man. We support everyone. You know, we'll hype up fights, but you know. So so let's see. I'm with you, Chicago. Yep. Chicago, Mr. Great A side. I have Izzy winning, but it's a close one. Yep. See, Izzy has to come through, Ivan. I mean, I got Izzy. You know, he's the favorite. So Alex is the underdog in this. Showtime, DAZN, UFC. I mean, dude, this ESPN, you know, like it's crazy. We need a break, right? Fight fans, man, need a break, you know? I had to shut out like $80 for this pay-per-view I'm watching on the side. And subscription. So, fight fans, man, we broke. You know, not broke, we balling, but we gon', you know, they trying to milk us. I see it Chicago, but it's true. Duke is my nephew. Yeah, my family told me you need to be humble, but he's not hungry. He'll get hungry, man. You know, just believe in him, man. Ivan, I hope Izzy wins. He has beaten 3 times, so it's hard, man. It's crazy when we pick Izzy when this dude lost 3 times. All of us that picked Izzy to win this fight lost 3 times, so we sound crazy. Even the fact that he's the favorite. How do you lose 3 times, 2 by knockout, and still the favorite? I don't know. Maybe we see something in Izzy, or maybe we don't know anything, and Alex is just that guy. So, Adesanya from Charles N, man, appreciate you coming in the chat, my bro. Same, bro. Same. What's up, man? What's up? Laughing emoji. Appreciate coming in here. Izzy is very determined. ESPN Plus, baby. It's like Kamaru Edwards again. Dude, you know what's so crazy? It's like once upon a time, you know, and I mean this in like a complimentary way. There was like the 3 kings, like from African descent, and Francis, Usman, you know, Izzy. Like that was a moment, you know, to be proud of. So like, my man, you know, that was a special moment for people in Africa. It was very dope. And so Izzy's trying to like recapture, you know, and I know Usman lost. So, but Alex right now is that guy from Brazil holding it down. One of the best countries, breeding out champions from Brazil. Alex is not someone to mess around with. So even though I got Izzy, it's starting right now, Adam. It's starting right now. So, I'm not streaming the fight, unfortunately, but it's like some sort of fight companion. We could chat with the homies and stuff. So it's starting right now. Like all the hype is done. They're walking in the ring. So if you need to go to your TV. But Izzy's walking in the ring right now. He got his dog collar. Hold on. Let me switch real quick. I don't know if you guys know. He's still wearing this dog collar thing. He got the right here. I don't know if you guys noticed. He's wearing this dog collar. It's from the Jet Li Unleash. That has to be, right? It has to be, right? I can't believe you just probably... Yo, it has to be, right, Chicago? Right? It has to be. He has it on his neck right now, so we have to talk about it. My man is Jet Li right now, coming in there. So, no one's talking about it, you know? Brazil built this sport company, I mean. Look, Brazil, hands down. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I mean, literally think about that. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And like, first UFC, like really cultivated the idea of Jiu-Jitsu, and Anderson Silva, one of the greatest. Like, Brazil just keeps breeding. So Alex, if he can beat Izzy back to back, I mean, what a hell of a start of a championship run. So like, when is the main event? The main event's right now, Cody. Right now. Mark, I ain't got a link, my brother. Keep us posted on the fight. Appreciate it, Isaiah. Yeah, so, I mean, I ain't got the link. We're just here just chatting. So, if you guys got last-minute picks, if you want to switch it up, you know, and go to Alex, let's put up Alex. Hold on. Oh, I'm tripping. That's probably why you guys are confused, man. Alex Pereira, Izzy Adesanya. That's what's it. Yo, yeah, Jet Li made time cop. Give us an update when the main event starts. I'll tell you exactly when it starts. If you guys want me to just give like a full like breakdown, if you know, I could talk and give a little commentary. It's not as good as the commentators on there, or you know, not watching the fight, but I'll do my best. So, all African countries expect Ghana. Give us an update. Yeah. So Izzy just got in the octagon right now. Alex or Israel, who do you think? I got Izzy. The chat's very pro Izzy. The bookies got Izzy as the favorite, but I wouldn't count Alex out. I wouldn't be surprised if Alex won, and I wouldn't be surprised that he 4-0'd Izzy. It's a top-level fighter. Great striker, power. Clearly he got here and beat him. Like, it's not a fluke. He was a kickboxing champion, really dominant there. So if you pick Izzy, I'm not even mad at that. I'm not mad if people pick Izzy and they're wrong. It's a great matchup. It's a grudge match. It's bad blood. It hits different. But I got Izzy. I got Izzy to win. Main event. I'm going with the favorite right now. Outside of the hype, this fight right here, he lost. I think they built him up too much. I didn't really know too much about him, so I couldn't comfortably. But so out of the 4, fights I picked, I've been 3-0 right now, so it's looking good. But let's see, Izzy getting strong, no doubt. Same Chicago, 2 great fights for sure. Yeah, everyone in the chat's smart. You're all smart. You guys are all really smart. You guys know your fight, so I'm sure you guys wouldn't be surprised if Alex won too. Jacob, Alex straight out of Amazon, like stone face, man. He got that stone, like, it's this time. Yeah, Mr. Quake during glory days. I know it's off top, but are you watching Spider-Verse? Yo, don't kill me. I hope this doesn't like turn you against me. I haven't seen Spider-Verse yet. I actually haven't seen the new Spider-Mans, and my girl's been wanting me to watch it. So I'll definitely, Mr. Quake, I'll definitely put that, peep that. So I'll do that for you. But Spider-Man, you can't go wrong with Spider-Man. That's mine. But overall, man, right now I am definitely seeing Alex coming in, and he's doing the, you know what I'm saying? Coming in just like he did before. Oh, and he's pulling it back. Just like the first time, he's pulling that bow back. Yeah, he's doing it. Yep, he's trademark. That's his trademark now. So if he wins, every time he comes out, bow, swing, that's his trademark. So, but Alex is coming in the octagon right now. So, boxing and MMA are 2 different entities entirely, man, entirely. Hey, what's up, A? Izzy's confidence so convincing is crazy. Are you picking Izzy? Just curious, or are you picking against him? Because I got Izzy. His confidence is crazy, but I don't know if that's a statement saying that he's kind of like delusional. I don't know if that's the statement, or his confidence so crazy that even if he loses, he's still like that mentally strong. So I don't. Let me know. Isaiah, game time. Izzy shotgun. Alex bowling. Okay. All right, let's get these stats going up here, man. All right. So these are the stats. We'll do a little bit of showing significant strikes, landing per minute. Jeez. Alex lands more punches per minute, more significant strikes per minute, absorbs more, and his defense a little worse than Izzy. While Izzy does throw a little less, he's a 50% significant strike, so they're both really good. He absorbs less punishment, or less punches, and his defense is a little bit better. Now in the grappling, this is where, this will really change the aspect of this fight. Yo, Kai, I ain't got a Discord yet, but we'll probably make a Discord. Are you going to stream this fight? I'm sorry, Troy. This is not going to be we're not streaming. We're just a fight chat, But if you want to participate, but we're not going to stream the fight. We can't do that. That's against copyright stuff, and so we can't rebroadcast. What time in the UK? It's on right now. If you're up, like right now, this fight is on right now. So if you're just coming in, like, when's the fight? Adam Miller with music they're coming to. I think Alex came out to like some sort of Brazilian, like strong. It's 5:35 in UK. It's 9:36 over here on the West Coast in America. Israel came out to a rock song. Let me see. He came out to, I think he came out to Trapped, Headstrong. Yeah, so he came out to Headstrong. Yeah, copyright ESPN Disney. So, this is the odds right here, man, if you guys want to get those last bets in. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Izzy's more calm. Z, I'm sorry, my guy. I ain't going to be showing the fight. Discord, we'll think about making a Discord maybe. Shikori Yoshino, Japanese has best fights too. Yo, Inoue and Fulton, man, that's gonna be a great fight. Japanese fighters have strong fighters, tough fighters. I'm like Mary Trump and unknown Trump. Yeah, copyright ESPN Disney. Oh, by the way, congrats to Quinn Pick winning the NCAA first title of hockey. Lincoln Park, 100% takedown. Yeah, it's impressive. Yes, 80s, 90s babies represent. UFC's a real life soundtrack. Yeah, I'm a 90s baby, man. Borderline 80s, 1990. So I'm getting old, man. So these are the odds. Let's see. So we got money line. Izzy's the favorite. Chances of going under 4. So they think under 4.5, Izzy has a chance of stopping him. Odds by KO. You know, I'm so confused what they mean under 4.5, but then they got odds plus. I don't understand that. Odds of submission. So they really do have Izzy and odds by decision. Like, so it's gonna be. There's nothing. I mean, the only odds better. This is so weird. So they got Alex winning the fight by KO better than Izzy winning the fight, but they have a favorite for him going under 4.5. That's strange. I don't understand how this stuff works. I don't bet, but if you guys bet responsibly. I do not give legit advice. I just give an opinion, so don't blame me or the chat, because the chat all got Izzy. So we are not responsible for your gambling or betting. But appreciate you guys rocking, man. They're announcing each other. Yeah. Can you I'm sorry, Chris, man. I can't show it, man. I can only show stats on the UFC website because, you know, they'll shut the stream down. They'll come give us a copyright strike. So unfortunately, all we can do is just chat, be in here and just, you know, talk. But more than welcome to have you in here, Chris, man. You chat a whole bunch of boys. Everyone got Izzy. You know, I don't think I've seen a single Alex, but I could be wrong. So I could be wrong, but let's just find out, man. Let's see. All right. Per going to win round 5 KO. Ooh, okay. Going with the underdog, which really should be the favorite, right? Right, Chris? Like, wins 3 times, still the underdog. Like, what does he have to do to get some respect around here, right? No, Chris, they didn't start. They're just announcing them right now. They're in the octagon. I'll have the stats up here, real-time stats. So they didn't stop. Bubble by KO. Okay, I see KC. Who's winning? No one's fought yet. They're still just announcing. I want Alex to win, but Izzy's going to win. Real Steph Curry. Okay. Why you want Alex to win, man? And why you think Izzy's going to win, man? Why can't you know what I mean? Like, Alex won the last 3 times, man. Hoy Bobo. Okay. John Jones versus Brock Lesnar. John Jones versus Francis, man. We'll more likely get Brock Lesnar over Francis. Let's see. Francis versus Brock. If Izzy goes full of offense and keeps pressuring Alex, he can win. He could. You know. Francis versus Derek. All right. So it's officially started. Stats right there. Going live. Just officially started. Izzy and Alex are just in the middle round, filling each other out. It looks like a kickboxing match. Leg kick first by Alex. Good leg kick. Israel attempts to do a leg kick and misses. So right now, Alex got the first significant real strike that matters. There's a lot of kicking. This is a pure kicking. So the stats are going to be in here if I'm a little off, you know, on the striking. But so I remember last time, Alex did a lot of good calf kicking before, which kind of set things up, where it hurt his leg. So, you know, immediately maybe that's what Alex is trying to do, is get that kind of control. But Izzy's fighting back with the leg kicks. They both have good hand distance, and they're kind of pointing, you know, in the direction of, like, you know, getting establishing range. But a lot of leg kicking, straight up kickboxing match. Let's see, Chad. Loaded. Ghana, Brazil. Hart. That's what's up, man. All love in here. Alex is loose. He's going straight to light heavyweight. He's big, dude. He's big, man. Moses Francis. Yeah, you just name it. You just a matchmaker today, Mr. Quake. Whoever will have the last laugh will also have the best laugh. I respect that. That's what fighting's all about, right? My mom thinks UFC is kickboxing. I mean, this is kickboxing right now. Tonight hasn't been a lot of wrestling, minus the Masvidal fight. Who has gold and win? I mean, right now, Alex is the champ, so Chris, I see stepping up. It started. Yep, it did start. Chicago saw him at 9-3. Dominic, it definitely did start, man. Appreciate you. Let everyone know it started. You the man, Vika. Yep. Izzy looks focused. I see a stoppage. I'm sorry, Alex. So right now, you know, it's a lot of poised striking, a lot of kicking, no real significant punching, you know, just all leg kicks right now. It seems like Izzy's trying to throw some punches now, but it's still doing leg kicks. Fight will be streamed on Shark Twitch now. I'm sorry, my guy. I'm sorry, my guy. It had many dream matches. Play it. I can't play it, my guy. I can't show it. I can't show it. Fights will be streamed on. All right, my guy. Oh, here comes the stream. So, my parents still thinks wrestling is WWE, WWF. Let's see. So right now, it's been about 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and it's a lot of striking. No takedown attempts, a lot of leg kicks. It's practically a leg kick fight. But Israel cocks back a right and lands, I believe, a right on him. These guys are long and lanky, so let's see. It's a pretty good fight going on right now. It's technical, first round. So keep in mind, if you're a boxing guy coming in, this is a 5-round fight. So 5 rounds, 5 minutes. So it's paced a little bit different in the strategy of championship rounds and how. So the first round, just like boxing, this is a fill-out round. A lot of kicking, a lot of filling out. But this is a very, 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 very high-level kickboxing. And I think that right now, the guys are measuring each other really well. And Izzy really looks focused, man. Like right now, I feel like Izzy's kind of getting a little bit better of the exchanges. And Alex looks a little bit uncomfortable, unless I'm reading too deep into it and you guys see something different. Izzy can't afford to drag out the fight. He has to unload unless he's prepared for championship rounds. I agree. Because that's what happened in the 5th round. He came at him. So, oh man, oh man, oh man, from Jacob or Kobe. Man, dude, you just laying out all these fights, man. They should. They should join a faction. WWE and UFC is definitely a thing you're going to see a lot. A lot of guys are going to cross over. Real Steph Curry, I do want Alex Pereira to win, but last fight Izzy would have won if Alex didn't stop. Yeah, he would have won. And technically, if Izzy had more time in that round and he hurt him, he could have got him out. So we know these guys can't hurt each other. And we know Izzy can't hurt him. So, but right now, looking up the stats, you know, when I'm kind of juggling back and forth. So guys, I could be a little bit, you know, wrong. But it seems like Alex has landed more strikes. And it could be those leg kicks, you know. And it's Alex is now starting to be more the aggressor in this round. So, no takedown attempts so far. Izzy knows everything he has last fight, but couldn't put out. Yo, Alex is tough, man. He got a chin, you know. And, you know, I think Izzy, I don't think he's a traditional power striker, but he can break you down. He's very accurate. And I think Alex has that power that can really disrupt the whole rhythm. That's what he did to Izzy. He did hurt him in the 5th round. He did stop him. And I think that could be a big part of the game plan again. But Alex, looking at these stats, man, he's landing more strikes. 21. Looking at what UFC has significant strikes, 21-10. So it could be an Alex round. Honestly, I think we might have to give this to Alex, guys. Izzy unloads everything. He has awesome shades of One in Glory. Yeah, Pride. Yeah, I'm sure everyone misses some Pride days. Hybrid MMA version of Team Angle. You need better commentary and tell us about every shot like fight. I'm sorry, Dottie Day. This is not like a round by round, but if you want it, I can give you more, man. This is kind of like the homie chat, but I'll give you commentary. Right now, Alex is landing more significant strikes. It's a kickboxing match. No significant hands, no takedowns, a lot of leg kicks, and right now, Alex seems to be winning the fight, especially based by these stats. And from what I'm seeing, it's just constant leg kick, and it seems like he landed more. That's right, 2 untold opportunities. No disrespect to you. I know, Dottie. I know you probably here to listen. You probably ain't got the fight. It's all love. I can help. This is our first Believe the Hype, so can you play the fight audio? I can't, because we'll still get hit by that, unfortunately. You know, but I'll probably maybe do like a little chime here and there, you know, maybe. So, but when Alex said he wanted to KO him in an interview, yeah, he's definitely serious. Izzy's holding his own. Never mind, Alex is winning. Let's go, Izzy. We went from middle fingers to ones for Mr. Quake. Bro, nobody needs to see your face. Put the fight. I'm sorry, man. You can go buy the fight. You can buy the fight. I'm all for it, man. You know, go ahead and buy the fight. I'll be a better Michael Cole. This fight isn't going to decision by Alvin. So unpredictable. Alex got round 1 for sure. All right. So I called him in the chat. So right now, 30 seconds been in. Alex is definitely putting the pressure on. And it seems like he's really trying to go after Izzy. Izzy looks a little bit in trouble. I'm not saying that he got hurt, but it seems like Alex is... Oh, left hook by Alex. Alex landed a good left hook, clean flush on Izzy. Izzy looks a little uncomfortable. He's going on his back. He did catch Alex's foot, but right now, Adesanya is trying to fight Alex. He's trying to push him. He's trying to land punches, but Alex has landed the more significant strikes. He's landed a good left hook, and they're trying to establish control. It's picking it up. Izzy landed a good right hook over Alex, and Alex right now is in a firefight, and Izzy right now is in a firefight. The first fight was very, a fill-out round, which wasn't much going on. But I got Alex winning the first fight, and they kind of slowed down a little bit. But I think Alex got the better of the exchange that landed the harder punch. I think you're doing a great job, bro. I appreciate you, McNew. I'm just trying to incorporate the chat. You know what I mean? You guys are here with me, so, we all chatting together. Believe the hype. Appreciate it. Izzy's too cool. How much is the pay-per-view? It's like, it cost me like $80. So it is a little pretty expensive, y'all. So, but sorry I'm geeking out on wrestling. Alex for Chicago. Finn versus McGregor. I don't think this is going to decision. It's going to stoppage. This round right now is giving me stoppage vibes. One piece, Dominic, then Alex finish him. Izzy's trying to keep his composure. Izzy will win. This is the second round, Adam. I got Alex winning the first round. He seemed a little bit more active, landing more strikes based off the stats as well. Alex going to KO Izzy with an overhand right. Yo, so they went from kicking, leg kicks all the first round to nothing but throwing hooks in the second round. And they're definitely trying to establish some sort of dominance and sort of strength. And Alex seems to have more power in his hook. He landed the better shot of the two. And at the moment, Izzy is still trying to gain his respect. A lot of missing kicks when it's like high kicks, but all of his leg kicking and right hooks. Gave you some, Mike. I appreciate it, man. It's good, brother. I appreciate you very much, brother, for sure. I'm a day one. I appreciate it, Dottie, man. We'll add more. If more commentaries what you guys want, maybe we'll do, more commentary. It's just I'm all open for feedback. So we're here together. Appreciate the sub, Levi. Thanks for the love. So from what I'm getting right now is that this is just kind of a repeat of the first fight, but starting in the 5th round. So if you remember seeing the first fight, Alex was pushing Izzy. And right now, already in the 2nd round, Izzy is on his back foot. And he's trying to fight back. And every once in a while, he's trying to get a little bit more, dominance and aggressiveness. But every once in a while, he gets a little bit, Alex continues to push forward and continues. So they're trying to establish the middle of the octagon. A lot of missed punches, nothing significant landed. A lot of leg kicks, a lot of missing right hooks. But it's definitely a kickboxing match. And just based going off the momentum and I still strangely feel like Alex is on this hunt for trying to KO him. And he's landed a left hook right there. And he missed by a right. He's chasing Izzy right now. It's not going decision. Nope. Is FightHype safe? Of course, FightHype is safe. General shopping. Alex Pereira has stone hands. He does. Looney Sosa loves your channel, man. Appreciate it, Chris, man. We appreciate y'all. Oh, Alex is now throwing hooks. Oh, Izzy just hurt Alex. Izzy just dropped Alex. Izzy just stopped Alex. Oh, Izzy just stopped Alex. And he's throwing the ball. He's throwing the ball all over him. Izzy just knocked out Alex. Yo, it's done. 2nd round. It is over. Izzy just stopped him. Oh my God, what a hook. Drops him. Izzy completely slept him. He is down, out. No referee stoppage. He was out on the floor. Izzy just completely laid him out. Look, I'm sorry, I can't show it. If you can go on Twitter, Instagram, I know there's clips of it. It is over. Izzy has retained his title. Oh, not retained, he got it back. It is over with. He got the Marquez the Pacquiao. He just Marquez the Pacquiao. Oh, Izzy's back. And right here on Believe the Hype, everyone believed the hype. The chat all said Izzy. There was a couple of Alex, respectful, but everyone in the chat believed the hype. They all believed Izzy was going to get it done, and he was going to sleep him and win and get his title back. So shout out to everyone in the chat right here. Everyone in the chat that got it right here. That's right. Appreciate you guys, man. Yo, it's over, guys. He slept him. He slept him. It is done. It is done. He has slept him. I'm watching Sports Center. Da-na-na. You called it. Running back. Yo, 4-0 gang. Called all the fights. Gang. I think it's a trilogy going to happen in FightHype. I mean, that's, you know, maybe. Nah. I mean, we'll see. I mean, respectfully, MMA could do it. UFC, because that would be the trilogy. I mean, but they might just move on, man, because they do love Izzy. Not playing company man games, but yo, he slept him. He was out. Then he went on top of him and he took the ball like, Hey, all those memes, he felt those memes. He memed them back. He felt that. Shout out to Izzy. Shout out to Alex, because I thought Alex was potentially winning the fight early on. Like it was a good fight. High tech. But Izzy, he got power, man. Remember when people said Izzy was boring? You remember? That wasn't boring, man. That was great. That was great. That was a great fight. That probably, you know, I didn't get to see Shakur Stevenson, but from hearing Shakur and this, like, these guys did their thing. Man, let me see. I hope Alex was hungry to prove a point. Boy, Richard spot Kevin. Hey, at least you didn't, hopefully you didn't put no money on it. Rematch will happen. Stay away. We need it. Now I think Alex wants a rematch. That man has his number. Yeah, see, dude, he's like, done. I got it. I'm done. I got it. Edwards Kamara got one. Yep. The trilogy gonna be good. Hey, maybe they do a trilogy. It's MMA, not kickboxing. So, like, so I think Alex wants a rematch. I'm not mad at it, but I think, you know, and I'm being just honest, you know, how companies and stuff, they might not want to do that. Maybe Izzy's the guy that it was good for Alex to win that one time, and then Izzy got his rematch. Maybe they'll move him on. But we'll see. We'll see what the UFC does. We'll hear what Dana White has to say, you know, in the post-fight. We need a stupid meme. Now take that, suck it. I said potential KO. Hey, okay, Jacob. You know? Hey, that was great. That was crazy. I'm glad you guys were here for the whole time, because that was nuts. That was nuts. 100%. Izzy did his thing, man. Izzy did his thing. Well deserved. Nah, Alex deserves a rematch. Respect. Alex does, you know? I think so. Unless they need, oh man, they are getting busy in the chat. They all everyone celebrating over there. Is he celebrating with his family right now? Oh, Izzy's gonna hold the mic. Uh-oh, he's giving a speech. I can't play the speech, guys. I'm sorry. Hey. So that's, yeah. So Izzy is giving a positive speech right now, and he's telling them. Hey, Izzy. So pretty much, sorry for sitting right there, but Izzy pretty much gave out a speech saying, like, one time, appreciate and one moment in time, just sit there and look and appreciate how happy I am. Like, take a moment and just look at it. And you'll never be able to achieve this type of happiness if you don't go for something. So go for something so that you can continue feeling this feeling that he's feeling over and over and over. So he's just giving a very positive speech and he's very happy. And Joe Rogan's interviewing right now. And you guys, once this, you know, is done, UFC will put it up and you'll get to see it and watch it in a clean version. Once again, sorry I can't play it. He's giving props to Alex. He called him a great champion. And he said he'll always be a champion. And he said in the story, in his story, he's the bad guy. And his story, he's the bad guy. But at the end of the day, he's giving him props and it was a good rivalry. You know, he's subscribed to Alex Pereira's channel. Yeah, he made a YouTube channel. So if you guys are, you know, respect Alex Pereira, you can go ahead and subscribe over there. And if you guys are coming in here, yeah, King Izzy's back, man. Yeah. He didn't. And you know, respect. Izzy didn't even go on vacation on that. Now I feel bad for Alex. What about you, Fight? Look. I feel bad for everyone, right, who loses because these dudes really work hard. Like, all of them dedicate a lot of time in a gym. Like, it was people, like, some of us do stuff, not saying everyone, but, like, some people do stuff in the gym to, like, get in shape and stuff. But these guys really dedicate physically and mentally. So they all deserve their props. I'm happy that Alex was able to win the title, even though he lost real Steph Curry. So he did get to taste gold. Some people never taste gold. But, you know, Izzy got it back. He worked hard. He wanted it better. I mean, he wanted it harder. Like he wanted it more. He landed. And that's some of the inexperience from Alex, you know, in the MMA. Izzy set up a jab, a right hook. He stunned him, left, came back. It was done. So, this is Rocky meets Lionheart. Shades of GSP Matt Hughes. Yep. Izzy just froze him like Elsa. Yep, Chris. Amazing, right? I will never fight him again, RB. Nah, man. Alex is scary, dude. I believe Izzy choked Alex's son. When Alex stopped him in glory, Alex's son mocked Izzy for getting knocked. Wait, let me read that again, Dutchy. I believe Izzy trolled Alex's son. When Alex stopped him in glory, Alex's son mocked Izzy for getting knocked. Ooh, but you know what? I ain't mad. That's family, man. Family's supposed to do that, you know? So, I pay no mind. You know, the trilogy coming, right? It might, you know, Dana, you know? Kumaro, Izzy, Green Rangers, Francis, Black Ranger, Razak, Yellow Ranger. Appreciate your energy. Appreciate it, Mike. Appreciate you being here. You know what I mean? I know I wish I could have it here and we all react to it, but, you know, copyrights, you know, they got to make their money. But I appreciate it, man. I'm just hyped. It's always good seeing a good knockout. I don't care who won. So Alex needs to go light heavyweight and leave Izzy alone. I mean, we'll see. I mean, that weight cut could have been, you know, a difference, you know. Alex is getting redemption. Hey, he could, man. You know, who wins? Adesanya 3. I got Izzy on the third fight. I had Izzy in the first fight, the second fight, and I have him in the third fight. So I'm 1-1 right now. So yeah. What K-pop band you going to join? If I join a K-pop R&B, it's going to be BTS. Well, I think they're all going in the military. So BTS, man, come on, man. They the top dogs, man. Top dogs. Why is he acting cocky now? Because he won. You know, you know what I mean? Like, he won. You got to win, and you got to show out. You know what I mean? I want Leon Edwards versus Jorge and Kevin, and yeah, that'd be good. There's no reason for Edwards versus Jorge. No. Masvidal retired. I don't know if you know about that, Ortiz. Masvidal just retired. Kevin is who he is. What if you put a mirror behind you? Nah, let's not do that. That would be creepy. What up, Ronnie? Sean, your boy Izzy won. Hey, you know it, man. You know Izzy had to represent. You know, hold on. You know, Izzy, fight hype friendly, right? You know, Izzy very fight hype friendly right here. Coming up, fight hype. You fight hype? Yep, this is footage of Izzy coming over, showing some love. So I appreciate you, Sean. Hopefully your streams went well. Bleacher Report Boxing right there, everyone. That's Sean. That's my other guy. He was doing the Shakur stream and stuff. So show him some love when he has his round by rounds and stuff like that. So Alex Izzy gives Wilder Fury vibes. I see that, Slim. Yeah, me too. BTS. They're the top dogs. Who won round 1? I thought Alex won round 1, Yams. And then Alex looked pretty good in second round, but he got knocked out. Israel Adesanya, king of the middleweights. BTS Beatles meets Backstreet Boys. King of the middleweights. Yep. So can we see the fight? Yo, man. I mean, I could show you we can get it. You know what I mean? It's over already. Yeah. Waifu Guru is over. Izzy laid him out. It was a good first round. Alex was doing his thing, but yep, he's done. Edwards got 2-piece, remember. 305 represents Jake Paul. Yep. Adesanya, KSI meets Izzy. Yeah, this is when Izzy met when Jake Paul came up to him. He was like, "Yo, I'm your biggest fan, man. You know, this is the night where he commentated for Mike Tyson."
Hey, I see you. I know you.
Reporting. I know you. I'm a big fan. I want to see you and John Jones. Let's make it happen.
It's gonna happen. I told you, bro. I gotta get the 205 belt first. That's me doing that with Jan. Would you get FightHype, right?
No,
FightHype right here.
ES News.
This is FightHype. This is FightHype. Yeah, this is FightHype.
You know what I mean? You know. This is the night where he was commentating the Mike Tyson Roy Jones exhibition. So Izzy won. Izzy got KO for the KO. Izzy by KO, man. You know, he got the blessings for shouting out FightHype. You know, but shout out to Izzy, man, and Alex, man. They fought each other back to back. Gave us a great grudge match. Like, I think these guys really did their thing. And personally, if they did a trilogy, I don't think a lot of people would be mad. Who wants to visit Florida? Izzy won. Izzy KO. Izzy KO won. Yep. Izzy got it. Let me see. I mean, we can go by here. Let me pull up the stats. Let's review the stats a little bit. But now, I guess the next question is, who do you guys want Izzy to face next if it's not Alex? You know? Like, who is there for him to fight? So this is what happened. Round 1. All right? If you guys are just coming in, Izzy by KO. Izzy won. So first round, Alex landed pretty well. 65 out of his, 31 shots. So he landed 20. No takedown attempts, more significant strikes. Round 2 comes around. You can see, even right now, he's landing more total strikes and even more significant strikes. But here's the key thing. Knockdown and method of KO, TKO. Yeah. So I think, like I was telling you guys early on, the fight itself had a lot of leg kicks. Like, look at the amount of leg kicks on these guys. Like, geez. Round 1. Literally, round 1 had 4 headshots and, 23 leg kicks? Then round 2, you can see they picked it up from the legs and up. But the 7 right here, landed on Alex. Off with his head. So, Izzy definitely won. What time start the match? It's already done, man. So, I'm sorry. Who won, please? KO. Izzy. Izzy won by KO. Izzy won by KO. Wasn't even. Maybe here. Let me get a screenshot. Here, I got you guys. Izzy Adesanya. Dang, dude, he disrespected Alex. Let me get a picture. I'll get a picture of you guys. All right, this is gonna be foul, but this is kind of dope, but kind of foul. I'll pull it up. Izzy redeemed himself. He definitely did. Oh man. This is the result. If you're coming in here asking what happened, this is what happened. That is what happened. This is what happened. Hold on. Let me put on some music too. We're gonna vibe in here and just chat. Cause after a fight's over, right? Like, the fight's over, you have no one to talk to. Now we can all talk about. We can break down, and be like nerds and stuff. All right. So let me. All right, cool. You can put some dramatic music on in the background a little bit. That's what happened. That's what happened today. If you're coming in, that's what happened. So, Izzy did his thing. I don't know. It's clear behind headshots. Alex Pereira deserves a rematch, to be fair. He does. You know what? I'm not against it. I'm not against a trilogy. Like, I don't know who else Izzy could fight. Like, who else can he fight? He did a victory lap, like, twice already. So, like, there you go. Let me put this right there. I'm gonna keep looking up pictures and stuff. So, because I can't show the fight clearly. Who do you guys want Izzy to fight? There's no one, right? No one. He's victory lap. So Alex Pereira 3. I mean, it might seem redundant. Some people might say it might hold up the division. Let me pull up the rankings. Let's see. Let's take a look at the rankings. Where this needs to be updated already. Quickly update. Okay. So here. This is the rankings. Right here. Robert Whittaker for the 3rd time. Marvin Vittori, Jared Cannonier. We got Jared Cannonier already. Paula Look, there's no one for him to fight. Like, we're gonna pull up Sean Strickland from the dead? Like, we can't do that. Like, he's having, like, Izzy literally beat these dudes practically either 2 times or convincingly 1 time. So, I guess Alex for the 3rd time? Like, I don't know, but I don't know. But right now, here, hold on. This is what we'll do. We'll put this. I'll put the official rankings. I hope Alex, if I ever see him, understands this is just for commentary and entertainment. But that's the champ. That's the champ of the world, right there. So that's the new champ. Yes, okay, thanks. Got knocked up out. Kobe Covington's a family man. Right. I'm gonna make that my wallpaper. Right, Daddy? Like, yo, like that's a fire wallpaper. Let's go, Izzy. Yeah, he brought it back. Or maybe Shaq or Big Show. Boy, you saw this fantasy hunt. Or maybe 205, he said next. Yeah. No, correction. Alex for the 5th time. You're right. My bad. 5th time. Alex got knocked the F out. Man, yep. Alex still up. He got up. Yeah, but that's here. We just gonna do that right there. So the UFC cover curse is not over. Like, so I pulled this up earlier. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see it, but I don't know if you guys are gamers, but I pulled this up. Let's see, UFC 4. So Masvidal retired too, by the way. So one dog got put to sleep. Literally, another dog, went off in sunset. So, well, one dog put someone to sleep. That's the better way. So UFC 4 curse. No curse, right? Is he back on the cover 5, right? So, yeah. But I don't know, man. That's all she wrote, though. The fact that he bowled him afterwards, man. Disrespectful, man. No, correction. Alex got next. Alex is still up. I want to meet Alex even though I don't know Portuguese. Alex seemed like a cool dude. Like, he got a YouTube channel that came out. So, like, if you guys are just getting hit to it, he just started it. You guys definitely can go in there and check it out. I think I might be able to pull it up. Give me one sec. I can't play any of it because, I don't want to take his content. Alex Pereira. Let me see. Out of respect for him, I'll put that away while I'm showing his channel. Where is his channel? YouTube channel. Yep. So, yeah, this is. I think this is a YouTube channel right there. Yep, it is. Yep. So that's his YouTube channel. So if you guys are a supporter, Izzy won. Oh yeah. Yep. Izzy won. Here, let me show. This is what happened, Ayush. This is how Izzy won. By sleepage. And a couple bow and arrows to the chest. Yep. Izzy definitely won. I mean, Alex speaks mostly Portuguese more than English, like Canelo. Yeah, I think they speak a lot of Portuguese in here. Yeah, the champ is back. The chaos, the champ is back. Strap him up. Yeah, we're thinking about him doing the 5th time because he lapped the whole division twice already. Like, the only person he didn't fight is like the 7th dude in the rankings. Like, that's crazy. Like, Izzy's really like doing some like MMA GOAT kind of stuff. Like, he's definitely proven himself to be more than just like attention and hype. Like, the pick again, Charles. Yeah, that's wild though. That picture is wild. I should probably clip my reaction and let me see. Let me see if I can find a. Yo, and also I heard Drake did a bet, like a 1.4 million bet on Izzy. Is that true? Drake bets 1.4. Oh no, on the card. Okay. Here, let me pull up his bets. I got his bets right here for today too. Let's see how Drake did on his bets. I'm sure he betted on Masvidal. That's gonna screw his parlay up. Pereira's dead, bro. Yeah, He ain't getting up for that. All right, so Daily Loud has this for me. So shout out to Daily Loud. It's a picture so I can show it. Sorry for my messy layout and I was all clean, but I'm just trying to show you guys. So Drake's bets. Let's see who he cursed. He got Alex Pereira when Izzy by KO, so he won that. Masvidal KO, he lost that. Izzy by I think money line, and Jorge by money line. So yeah, he's Masvidal, he lost money, but Izzy, he won money. He definitely won money off Izzy. So Drake curse or not? Maybe. But no Drake curse for Izzy though. Because this is what happened. That photo is perfect, right? Yep. It's like the best picture I found on Twitter. I can't find a better picture than that. Oh! I got another picture, guys. I got another picture. Wait, give me a sec. I got another picture. Give me a sec. I got another picture. Hold on. It's super size. Hold on. I got another picture. Just wait. Owl curse? Yeah, the Drake curse? Alright, I got another picture. What do you think? This one? Or which picture's better? Let me see. Which picture is better? The crossbow. I think he's crossbowing them both a little bit. If you look carefully right here, he's crossbowing there. But is this the one with the weird leg? Or the one with he's like completely stretched out. 3-1. Yeah, Wolf. Alex is the 3-1 man. He whooped Izzy's butt 3 times. But he got Marquez. He the Manny Pacquiao. He got Marquez. Never listen. I'm giving you advice if you're a fighter out there. If you have fought someone 3 times and won that 3 times, right? Think about it. It's like Wilder Fury, right? Fury is not fighting Wilder for the 4th time. Not saying he can't beat him, but it's that 4th time that you just don't want to give a dude. 4 times. You don't give him that 4th time. Because Manny Pacquiao fought Marquez 4 times, and this is it. And Pacquiao was completely memed out, laid out. So, I need a sketch. Sean is so much better looking than you. Hey, man. Don't hate. Don't try to compare us. Don't try to compare the bros. You know what I mean? What you trying to do, man? Let's see. Not enough to say about Izzy activity. Here, let's go down Twitter. Let's do Twitter. I'll keep this picture somewhere around so that when people come in and ask what happened, you know, we just point to this. I'll put this underneath here, and I'll put this underneath here. There. So when people ask, just tell them, would you get that middle 8? Yo, Twitter's fast, man. Mention a Twitter. We're going to go Twitter right now. If it's footage coming up, I have to skim past that. So just expect me not to be... Hold on. We going on Twitter, boys. We going to go hunt on Twitter for memes, man. We meme hunting on Twitter. All right. Let's go look for some Izzy Adesanya photos. My style bender. All right, I need to blow this up for you guys. Right, it's too small. All right, let's look up. We'll go through the memes together. If you guys found a good meme too, let me know. We'll go through the memes together. Here, there we go. Yeah, let's go down this journey together. All right. Let me move this picture too, actually. A little below. All right. Twitter's, where'd you get that? It's Twitter, man. That's why I got respect to Izzy Kamara more than Ronda. Sorry, Ronda fans. I'm with you, man. Ronda, I mean, she did her thing, man. Gold medalist. Came in the UFC, changed the women's game. But, you know, we want a little more dog out of our fighters, man. What's next for Izzy? Move up? I mean, who is the champion above? It's not Glover, no. Jeez. Alex. Let's see, athletes, rankings. If Izzy moved up, he would fight Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill. Oh. Izzy won. If you see by the pictures, Izzy won. Yeah, Hill's the champ, huh? Yeah. What do you guys think about Izzy and Hill? Huh. Nunes is fighting a trilogy. She's fighting the girl that beat her. I forgot her name. I'm so rusty right now. Sorry. Her next fight would be Juliana Pena. She's fighting her for a third time. They're fighting in Canada, they announced. So let's go down. Let's go down Twitter. Oh yeah. The last style bender silenced the haters. That's what's up. Let me see. What else we got? Why is this trending? Nazism? I ain't clicking that. Last style bender's a champion again. FanDuel. Yo, this picture is crazy. What up, Wolf? Landing some blows. Mistake for sure. There would be another fight. I think a third fight would make sense. Izzy doesn't need he's lapped the whole division twice. I don't know what Izzy could do. Tell. Let me see. Let me translate that. Tell. I'm sorry, man. I can't read that. That's translate. What we got? What was the result? If anyone knows, Izzy KO. If you're in here and you want to know, there you go. See that? That's universal. All languages. Izzy slept him. Good fight when it lasted. Yep. Yeah. Let me there's probably Out Cold is trending. Oh, I can't I can't show that. That's footage. Sorry, y'all. Adesanya landed some blows. I think it depends on you can keep making 185. That is a rough weight cut. I think on his YouTube channel, if you look at it that I pulled up, he showed he had a pretty his weight cuts are pretty rough. He's a big dude. He's a really big guy. So dang, dude. Look how they got him. He was really out. Hold on. Yeah, he was really out, man. Out Cold was trending, so. Yeah. If anyone who's an anime fan, man, anime fans win, man. He's an anime. Oh, this is the other picture. Oh, there's these are the uncut filtered pictures. What is it? Part 1, Part 2. Dang. Izzy's the next Usman. Izzy made Alex sleep. Dana won't miss the chance for prop from the rematch. She's done it. She done it once, so do it again. It won't be any different. I mean, why not? 1-1, right? One slept one other slept the other. I mean, he slept him though. He slept them this one. So he definitely outdid him on the MMA side. But Izzy did go to sleep in kickboxing, so bro, he was coming down. You can tell. This was I will not get 4-0'd. Oh my God. See, this is why I only talk about the sport. You'll never get me in the cage. Yeah. Dang. They putting kitty cats. Yo, I need some real memes. Okay, here we go. Here. We're going to get to the memes. Oh, yo, check this out. Check this out. Let's see. Then Cowboys Cerrone's the modern day Chicago. Francis already ran. Yeah, dang. Check this out. Check this out. Imagine being in the movie theaters. I forgot they do this. You're in the movie theaters chilling with your girl, your homeboys. You got the popcorn. Oh no, what am I? This is not even a movie theaters. This is like a dude with a TV with Funko Pops in front of it. Why did I think this was the movie theaters? I thought this was all, but I'm sure they had this at the movie theaters. Yo, I'm tripping. Why did I think this was the movie theaters? I'm tripping. UFC, Izzy knocked him out cold and used his own emote on him. Dang, bro. She's out cold. Let me see. What was let me go to trending. Explore. Alex was so confident. Yeah. Francis already ran. Let's see. UFC 287's trending. Adesanya retakes the middleweight crown. Yep. Masvidal. Oh yeah, Donald Trump was there, guys. Yep. Yep, they were doing their thing. They had to bring out old Donald out in Miami to see Masvidal. Izzy did the Triple H entrance. Yo, I missed this. Did you call this out, Quake? I did not know he did this. I know he was doing all the wrestling stuff on his Instagram. Meme culture is all. I need a good meme though. Like, I think they're not out yet. They got a UFC bingo? Yo, that's great. Yo, we should do a bingo. Yeah, man. Izzy did it, man. I don't know what more to say. Let me put Pereira Adesanya. Told y'all leg kick. Merchant was going to sleep. Boy, everyone's stupid except me. But shout out to everyone that picked Izzy, man. Oh yeah, this was a womp womp. The hype went away. But I don't want to drag this out too much, man. I think we had fun today. You know, it's getting late. Izzy did his thing. The KO's over. So I really appreciate you guys rocking and staying here, man. This was really fun. It was a learning. Here we go. It was definitely fun. A lot of stuff learning, getting this stuff together for you guys. Appreciate you guys joining here. You know, everyone, all my day ones. You know, if you guys like this, we'll definitely do more of these for other events, other fights. Maybe we'll make a Discord. So maybe if we start a Discord, I'll post it in the link. You know, maybe we'll all join together and keep this nice little fraternity. And you know, females always welcome anyone. You know, and so we're not just in the chat. Maybe we can become friends, and I can promote all the new stuff and all the great stuff that we're doing. So, how about this? Keep a lot. If you guys like this, we'll do the next big UFC event, unless I have to cover a fight, like a bike boxing match. But when's the next big one? Let me see. Oh shit! Did Fedora get slept? Oh, I did not know. Wait, did he go down? Hold on. Oh, Mendoza! Dang, I did not know about this. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just reacting to some stuff later. Holy moly. Yeah. I'll get a Discord popping, and you guys can all jump in there. Appreciate you, Mr. Quake Man. Appreciate Nika. Everyone in here. There's so many names. You know, day one. So I'll get a Discord for the next one. The next UFC event is UFC 288, and when's that? May 6th. When's Canelo's fight? Canelo versus Ryder is... Yeah, May 6th. Alright, I think... Wait. When's the fight date? Fight date... Yeah, May 6th. So, Canelo's fighting, but that's in Mexico. So, yeah, maybe UFC 288. I'll be back. Start this up. We'll have improvements. And appreciate you guys joining in. But other than that, I'm signing out. Peace. Oh, yeah, by the way, sorry. If you want to follow me, this is my Instagram. This is my Twitter. So, check me out. So, overall, peace.